How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're back with another live stream, man. I hope everybody having a wonderful day, man. Wow, man, we are finally here, man. It's fight week for Jeff Horn versus Terrence Crawford, man. We got Tyson Fury coming up fighting this weekend as well. Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Mars, Jamel Charlo versus Austin Trout. I mean, we're gonna be fully loaded, baby. And we got my boy Black Horseman Promotions in the building, man.
What's up, y'all? What's happening? Back in the building.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Wow, man. I mean, it's gonna be an action-packed weekend, man. Where do we start, man? What's one of the more intriguing matchups that you want to see, Black Horseman?
Well, definitely Terrence Crawford and Jeff Horn. Definitely interested in Jamel Charlo and then Austin Trout. I think a lot of people are sleeping on that fight right there. I think that's going to be a lot more competitive than people think. Unless I get surprised and Jamel just get out there and just KO that man. But most definitely looking forward to that one. And also your boy, man, Tyson Fury. He said he fight this weekend, right?
Yeah, Tyson Fury will be fighting this Saturday coming up, man, against Fury.
Wow. So yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing how he looks, man. After his 3-year layoff.
And Flanagan versus Hooker for the WBO junior welterweight championship of the world, man. It's gonna be an awesome matchup as well, man. Two undefeated young and hungry up and coming champions. Terry Flanagan is coming up for 135. He was a champion at 135. He vacated, and he's at 140 now, man. And I'm hearing about this big tournament coming up at 140 as well, man. I think that's gonna put 140 back on the map since Terrence Crawford had left. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think it's gonna be back on the map, man. You know what I mean? Because you got Terrence Crawford that left and had all of the belts. And now they're gonna have a WBSS tournament for the 140-pound titles. That's gonna be awesome. I think that's gonna be a really good thing, man. So yeah, man. Without further ado, man. How do you break down this Terrence Crawford Jeff Horn fight, man? It's gonna be a great fight coming up, man. I mean, a lot of people are not giving Jeff Horn, a chance to win this fight, man.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of different perspectives from people, man, in regards to that fight. But you know what, man? People got to remember that this is Terrence Crawford's first fight at 147, and definitely this guy, man. He is a gym rat, man. He's one of them guys he a dog. You know what I mean? He ain't scared of nobody, so he definitely gonna give it his all. So I just want to see how he can respond to that power and that size of Jeff Horn. But if he comes in there and is able to just get Jeff Horn out of there, man, I'm definitely gonna just crown this guy. He is. I mean, I still think he's #1 pound for pound right now, but if he's able to do that, man, it's just like, big salute to Terrence Crawford. But I think that Terrence Crawford is going to come out boxing smart early on. I think that he's going to be real smart in the early rounds. And he's gonna probably take him down into the late rounds, and then try to turn up the heat on Jeff Horn. But I think Jeff Horn
there's been a lot. There's been a lot. I don't mean to cut you off, but there's been a lot of back and forth saying Jeff Horn's camp, man. If everybody's joining now, man, welcome to the show, man. We got Black Horseman Promotions, man. We're gonna get a quick synopsis on the weekend fights coming up, man. I mean, it's gonna be some pretty good fights coming up, man. But already Jeff Horn's camp have been complaining of being at Top Rank's gym in Vegas. They're saying that there's a 10 top on it. It's very hot, no AC. The doors were locked shut and they weren't able to open them up. I'm not sure if this is a telltale sign, man, and their future bout coming up, man. This could be a telltale sign, man. Wow, man. I mean, is Jeff Horn rattled right now, being that, he's at Top Rank's facility and they're already complaining already. He just touched down from Australia, man. Wow, he's back. He's here, baby. Jeff Horn is in America, man. Their camp is here, man, and they're ready, man. But they're already complaining, man. I don't know how you take this, man. What's going on, Emmanuel? What's going on, Lone Wolf? Larissa Johnson in the house. What's going on?
Maybe they trying to help Jeff Horn lose weight, man. You know what I'm saying? Make it super hot up in that motherfucker so he can sweat out. Shit,
they said the bay doors were locked shut and nobody had the key.
Yeah, man. So he should be no excuse. He better make weight, bro, with all that damn sweat he gonna be dripping off. But yeah, man, that's it's kind of fucked up if that is the case, man. But I mean, that's kind of the thing.
They said from what Boxing Ego was saying, he said that he's been in that gym before, and that gym is a little outdated. Maybe they should have picked a better facility, man. Bob Arum isn't gonna give you top-notch shit anymore. He's not even putting top-notch promotion into the fight, man. I mean, let's be honest, man. You know what I mean? I mean, we got to call a spade, man. Bob Arum is not putting any money into, the promotions anymore. Why would he give you a top-notch facility?
Better figure that shit out, man. Shit. Hey, that should remind me of that Rocky movie when Rocky went out there to Russia shit to fight the big Russian dude.
Yeah.
They was making it. You had a fucking cold and shit. They had the log cabin and shit. You had to fucking lift logs and to get your workout on and shit and be creative. So I don't know, man. Maybe Jeff Horn, maybe it'll work in his favor. We don't know. We'll see though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those type of deals, man, where, I think Jeff Horn right now, for all intents and purposes, is just getting down. So he's jet lagged. He's probably a little irritable as well. That's a very, very, very long flight from Australia to America, especially Las Vegas. And it's one of those type of deals, man, where I want to say it's like a whole day flight. I'm not exactly sure. Damn. I'm pretty sure some of you guys will be able to tell me in the chat, but I think it's a 24-hour flight. If you're going straight, or I'm not exactly sure the variables. I know the times are different. It might be a whole nother day out there. I know New Zealand is a whole nother day. Shout out Boxing Squared. He was supposed to be on the show, but he said the time difference is a little off. He said he might be able to get on the show for the Jeff Horn Terrence Crawford fight. So shout out Boxing Squared, man. He's a New Zealand and boxing channel. So he reached out to me. And I reached out to him, so maybe he can get on the show one day. You know what I'm saying? Give a little diversity on the show. But yeah, man. He's one of those type of guys. It's like a different day out there in Australia. It's a different, and maybe the weather's different as well, man. He's saying that it's scorching heat. And Jeff Horn's camp is already flustered with the with the gym situation, man. How do you take this? I mean, is this a weak point for Jeff Horn, or how do you take this? What's going on, Alex Santos? We got Gaines PP. We got Shelton Holmes in the building. What's going on, you guys, man? How's everybody doing, man? We are in here. Oh, shit, Boxing Squared is going to get on the show. Hey, man, we talked already on the email, man. I don't know if you guys know him, Boxing Squared, but, he definitely reached out to me. I reached out to him, and, it's all love, man. But, yeah, if we can get the time right, man, he definitely could be on the show, man. Like I said, man, me and Black Horseman, man, are trying to make the show a little bit diverse. You know what I'm saying? We already got Suleiman. It gets no diverse than that.
Dr. Blick, you know what I'm saying?
And Dr. Blick, yeah, we got all types of shit. Dr. Blick, UK, you know what I mean? So, hey, we're going to keep it going, my brothers. So, yeah, he says, Alex Santos says, Australia compared to England has a 24-hour time difference. Wow. So just imagine, dog, that's Australia to England. You got to go even further to get to Las Vegas. Damn, we're not even talking about New York, because I know it's shorter to get to New York from England, but you got to go even further. It's 24-hour drive to get from New York to California. So, I mean, just imagine the plane ride, you know what I mean, from Australia to Las Vegas. I mean, the guy was probably a little irritable as well, man. So, I'm not gonna take too much from that, man. But in other news as well, man. Hey, Miss Boxing Fanatic. I want to say a special shout out to Miss Boxing Fanatic. She did donate to the channel, man. We greatly appreciate that, man. We're gonna put that away. And I'm gonna save some money up for this Danny Garcia Sean Porter fight, man. I'm trying to go to that show. I'm gonna try to get up there, get y'all some banging ass interviews, man. And we working on that, man. So I appreciate that, Miss Boxing Fanatic. Thanks so much. But yeah, man. And another thing that Jeff Horn's dad has said, actually, Jeff Horn dad is / trainer. He's the head trainer as well. You know, he actually said in a recent article, he says that you know, he says Terrence Crawford got wobbled by you know, Yorkius Gamboa. He said we'll drop him. He said they are going for the knockout. Jeff Horn's team are going for the knockout when they fight Terrence Crawford. So he's saying that you know, he's pretty much saying for all intents and purposes that Jeff Horn's saying that Jeff Horn's team is saying that it will not go the distance. The Jeff Horn versus Terrence Crawford fight will not go the distance. How do you take from that, man? I mean, they're very confident right now.
Well, I was saying that a little bit ago when you first asked me about that fight, man. I think that Terrence Crawford's game plan is to go into the deeper rounds, and I think Jeff Horn is going to pounce on Crawford like right away. You know what I'm saying? To really test him out and to be like, nigga, welcome to the welterweight division, bro. Take these hands. You know what I mean? I think he's going to jump on him immediately, you know. But that could play in Terrence Crawford's favor. I mean, I'm sure that Bomac and, you know, the rest of the, you know, assistant trainers and stuff like that, they know they're preparing for Jeff Horn to come out that way. You know, we've seen the way he came at Pacquiao, and I think Pacquiao was surprised. You know, I don't think Pacquiao expected Jeff Horn to jump all over him like that. And but Crawford is going to be expecting that, and I'm sure that he's trained extremely hard, you know, for that type of a fight. You know, yeah, he did get rocked by Yuriorkis Gamboa, but he didn't go down, and it was a shot that he wasn't really prepared for because he was, you know, coasting pretty well. And, you know, he just got caught. But, you know, everybody
let's be honest, man. Gamboa's a 130-pounder. Jeff Horn's pushing 154, buddy.
Right. And when he come to this fight, he might be 139 pounds with all that sweat he dripping off in that damn gym and shit. But we're going to find out. We're going to definitely find out and shit.
He's definitely going to make weight at that top-ranked gym, man. From what it sounded like, dog.
Shit, no excuse, bro.
But I mean, let's be honest, man. There's no gym that I've ever been to that's been fucking ice brisk cold. I mean, come on, man. A gym is supposed to be hot. You know what I mean? You go to the gym to get, you know, a good sweat on, man. I mean, they're complaining about the fucking heat already, man. I mean, Vegas is humid. From what I'm hearing, I've never been to Vegas, but I heard Vegas is very humid, man. Very hot.
I heard the Mayweather gym, they intentionally turn the temperature up, like in the hundreds, just to, you know what I'm saying, get these guys in shape. And, you know what I mean? I don't know what, you know, I've never, you know, of course, trained in that type of temperature, but I don't know. I think it helps them to
and on top of that too, from what Boxing Eagle says, what's up, MBT Boxing, man? What's going on? From what Boxing Eagle says too, man, he dropped a couple jewels, man, about his, you know, I watched a video of his. He dropped a couple jewels about him, you know, being you know, in different training camps. He said the Andre Ward gym is pretty much they got heaters on top of their fucking mirrors. So when he's shadow boxing in the mirror, there's a fucking heater blasting this dude, man. There's a heater blasting this dude, man.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest, man. I mean, you're not going to the fucking gym to look pretty, are you, Jeff Horn? I mean, come on, dude. You got to come in there and you want everything to be given to you, man. You got to get rough and ugly with this shit, dog. I mean, let's be honest, man. What if Jeff Horn wins this fight, man? Where does that put Jeff Horn? I mean, let's be honest. Would you rate him as would you rate him the best welterweight if he beats him decisively?
Nah. I'm not gonna say the best.
If Jeff Horn knocks out Terrence Crawford, where do you put him?
I'm gonna say top 5, maybe. Top 5, you know, 6, 7, somewhere around there. I know MBT gonna be mad about that shit. He's gonna probably say number 2.
The female boxing fan, what's going on, man? We got a couple ladies in the house today, man, representing for the boxing fans, ladies out here already, man. So yeah, man, what we're talking about right now is you know, yeah, man. So it's Jeff Horn. So where would you put Jeff Horn if he knocks out Terrence Crawford, man? Let's be honest, man. Where would you put him at the welterweights? I'm
gonna say like 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, 4 or 5 or something like that. I can't, because you got to understand.
Oh my
You got to
God.
understand. Terrence Crawford is
So
just coming up.
it's a lose-lose situation for Jeff Horn.
To me, it feel like you're not gonna really get too much. That's just like, any 147 pounder who beats a 140 champion coming up. It's like, well, you did what you
Oh
were
my
supposed to do.
God.
He was a smaller guy. you know. And I'm not trying to take nothing away from Jeff Horn, because that would be a good win, because, Terrence Crawford is considered #1 pound for pound on a lot of people's, list. But at the same time, man, it's just like, I can't put him at, like, top 3 just because, what I'm saying, he beats Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna just be looking at it like, damn, well, shit, Terrence Crawford maybe came up a little too soon. He should have just, hung around at 140 for a little bit, or he should have took a lighter touch. Maybe he shouldn't have went right up to the top to face a champion, because Jeff Horn is a champion. But I'm gonna say like 5. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be, I'll give him his credit, but I'll say 5, because you got to understand, him beating Terrence Crawford wouldn't be like he beat another welterweight champion. You just beat a guy who came after your title, and you just defended it.
Alex Santos in the chat says Jeff will vacate his title and move up to 154, or he'll fluctuate on both divisions at Corey Lee's Boxing. I don't. Why y'all call Jeff Horn? Y'all call Jeff Horn. This dude NBT Boxing says Horny is going to punish Crawford.
I think that was a typo, man.
No, somebody else said that too. Somebody else said that too. Was it Boxing Clinic said something about Horn? I don't know if he said horny or some type of. I was watching one of his videos today, man, and shout out Boxing Clinic, man. He said something about that shit. Maybe it's his nickname or something.
I hope so, because knowing MBT probably got that, with that spell prediction and shit on your phone. That shit put in horny. He didn't realize that shit. That means you be on the sites, brother.
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy though, man. That's the second time I heard some shit like that with Jeff Horn's name, man. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be an awesome fight, man. I got a lot of heat last night, man, for being on Ringside Reporter show. If you don't know, man, you got Beebs, Rob, crazy ass Robbie's on the show, and then you got Eric, man. Fucking Rob says that, I must be drunk if I think that it's gonna be a competitive fight, Jeff Horn and Terrence Crawford. I think it's gonna be competitive, man. That's my personal opinion, man. I think it's gonna be competitive. And I think it's gonna be a great fight, man. I think it's gonna be a really good fight, man. Does this fight go to distance though, Black Horseman?
I was just getting ready to say that. I'm picking Terrence Crawford for a decision.
I don't think, NBC Boxing says, Boxing Clinic says, Jeff, me so horny horn. I told you he says some shit like that, dog.
Y'all motherfuckers crazy out here.
I don't know where they get that shit from. That shit is crazy though, man.
But yeah, I'll pick a decision. I'll pick a decision for Terrence Crawford.
So you're picking a decision for Terrence Crawford? All right, man. That's a pretty good decision, man.
I'll be shocked if he stops Horn. I'll be shocked, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, man. So my pick is going to be Jeff Horn is going to get stopped, you know what I'm saying, by Terrence Crawford. I think that southpaw attack that Jeff Horn, that Terrence Crawford brings, that southpaw attack is going to be very, very, it's going to be stylistically a bad matchup for him. I think he's going to give Jeff Horn some looks that he's never seen before. Jeff Horn has never been in with a fighter the caliber of Terrence Crawford. Manny Pacquiao, with all intents and purposes, is not on the level of a Manny Pacquiao, man. I think it's gonna be stylistically a bad matchup. And I do think that this fight is gonna, I think it's gonna be an awesome, awesome fight. Does it have fight of the year on it? For all intents and purposes, probably not. I'm not gonna say it's gonna have a fight of the year candidate. But with Jeff Horn's rugged style, you just never know, man. That's what is giving that type of that type of feeling right now, man. You just never know about that, man. So, with that being said, man, I really, really, truly want to see how it's gonna end up. And yeah, man, I can't wait, man. But so yeah, with that being said, man, we got some other fights on the card as well. I mean, coming up as well.
80 fights this weekend.
Yeah. NBT Boxing says I don't see a decision for neither. Horn can be stopped to the body and cut. Bud has good body shots and accurate punches.
Well, we know
Uh-oh.
MBT don't have the best predictions in the world, so we're gonna leave that comment there.
Oh, what is he? What did he predict before? I'm lost, man. What else did he predict?
Oh, you forgot that
Nah, I forgot.
95-5 for the Lomachenko Linares.
Oh, which one was it?
He had it by a wide margin for Lomachenko over Linares.
What? Damn, dog. That's how you doing it, man? That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so yeah, we got some other fights coming up, you guys, man. Yo, Lowland, what's good, my brother? What's up, man? How's everybody doing, man? We got actual facts. Black Horseman Promotions. Forget who wins. Let's bet the fight doesn't go the distance for either. Wow. All right, that's a good bet. I like that bet, man. I like that bet, man. But yeah, you know, my person. What were you gonna say? You got something for him?
No, I'm gonna say, well, what is he trying to bet?
Miss Boxing Fanatic says Bud can't leave it up to the judges. He needs to put Horn away. That's a fucking great point, Miss Boxing Fanatic. That's an awesome point because we all know Jeff Horn got the judges in Australia with the Pacquiao, man. I think that was a tough fight, man. I think that was a really close fight. I think that he did get a little bit of help from the judges, man. In my personal opinion, man. I think it was that type of fight. I think stylistically it was a tough matchup for Jeff Horn. But like I said, man, on books, I don't even think Jeff Horn was supposed to be in that fight with Pacquiao. He was more than in that fight, man. And I think he was a school teacher, for heaven's sakes, man. And he beat Manny Pacquiao, a fucking like 8 division world champion. But with that being said, man, MBT Boxing says, Lions only, Trout Charlo. Yeah, let's get into that, man. Let's get into some of this Charlo heat, man. Charlo's been, what's up? Actual facts. He snuck in through the back door.
No. I ain't sneaking through no back door now.
The East Coast shit, the New York niggas, man.
He knocked on the door. I let him in the back. What's going on, man? Facts? We just got finished talking about Jeff Horn, man. You got any thoughts on that before we switch up?
Yeah, man. I got Crawford by spectacular unanimous decision or corner stoppage by Jeff Horn's corner.
Oh, so you got Jeff Horn getting stopped as well?
TKO.
He's not gonna be able to dodge or maneuver his way and try to bully Terrence like he did Manny Pacquiao, man. Terrence is a bigger guy than Pacquiao.
Whoa, this dude, hold on, yo. This dude, MBT Boxing. I called him the wrong name. The answer he gave me was just so absurd. He said Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao 11 rounds to 1. I gave Pat round 9 for sympathy.
Like I said, you can't always go off this man's, his take, his assessment.
MBT Boxing, man, what was that about, man? You only gave what the? Come on, man. Yo, that's
biased to a fault.
Yo,
biased to a fault.
MBT,
yo, we got
MBT,
Derek Williams.
You my boy, MBT, man.
Right.
Shout out MBC Boxing, man. He said, I'm trolling. I had it 7-5. All right, man. I'm like, damn, dude, you're early with the trolling, though. But yeah, man, Derek Williams says, what's up, Corey? Just joined, who's on undercard of Terrence Crawford versus Jeff Horn. Poor ass promotion. Yes, man. I can't stress enough how horrible of a job Bob Arum is doing right now. I am giving him a little bit of pity. He is 90 years old, pushing. And that's absurd for a promoter to be even promoting at 90.
Right.
But with that being said,
he don't have no sons?
I don't know who is inheriting in top rank boxing, but by the time they get top rank, it'll be worth promoting. It's gonna be one of those type of deals, man. What's up, Will Magic, man? We got all the hitters in the building today, dog. But yeah, man. My personal opinion, like I said, my pick was I think Terrence Crawford will stop Jeff Horn. I think he will stop him. I think it'll be one of those, one of those body attack possibly. I think the southpaw stance will fluster Jeff Horn. Do you feel the same way, you guys? Do you think that southpaw? stance of Terrence Crawford might upset, a Jeff Horn, more of a stationary target?
Of course, man. I mean, Crawford's gonna switch up.
Shout out to the chat as well, man. When you come in, smash the hell out of that like button and show love. Corey Lee Boxing. We got Actual Facts and Black Horseman Promotions here on a Monday. Let's go.
Real shit.
Yeah, man. Crawford's gonna switch up. He's got too many weapons, man. The only thing with Crawford, man, that scares me is that whenever he gets hit, he likes to fucking trade. He likes to go tit for tat because he gets angry. He gets upset in there. He lets his emotion run away from him sometimes, and he wants to fucking go in there and bang. You know what I mean? So that would be a big mistake against a guy like Horn, man. He's a banger, man. He likes to bang in there. That's the only chance I give Horn. He's a slight puncher, man. He's a puncher. He could wear you down. We've seen it with Randall, with Randall Bailey. You know what I mean? And Randall Bailey got cracks, even if he was 45,000 years old, man. He was still in there banging away.
Yeah.
And, he took Randall Bailey's best shots, man. Ate them shits like Scooby snacks and kept it moving and banged away.
Scooby snacks on a Monday. Actual Facts.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Santos.
Around,
hey, Santos. I'm actually the same question Corey asked me before you came in. If Horn can beat Crawford, what do you rate Horn at? Did you say on pound for pound or out of the welterweights?
Nah, he gotta be a pound, one of the pound for pound, man. Come on, that's
what number though? What
undisputed, man? He was an undisputed 140. You know,
at
what
140.
I don't care what anybody says. Oh, Crawford's resume, nah, man. Fuck that. You got to see what he did, man. Who he fought. He never ducked nobody in there, man. So.
But where would you put him at? What number?
If he beats Crawford, man, I gotta put him maybe like 7th or 6th.
See, I said 5. I was trying to be generous. I said 5, but hey, see.
Hey, yo, shout out to the female boxing fan, number 1. She says, I'm not scared. Crawford gonna fuck Horn up. Late stoppage. Wow. Female boxing with another banger.
Coming with it.
I got it, man. I'm telling you, man.
That's how I got it too. That's how I got it too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Fucking weapons. He's gonna switch them. He's gonna fluster.
Yeah, those switches are gonna be very, 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 very bad, man. And from now on, man, Corey Lee's boxing here. Corey Lee's boxing. I'm gonna stop picking with my fucking heart, man, and I'm gonna go with my head from now on, man. One of the worst picks that I picked on here, man, was that was it. I mean, I can't even. I ain't gonna say
that was a hurt. That one hurt you, huh?
That one hurt me, dog, because I was covering David Haye for so many years, man, and I thought he was gonna represent, man, but he got fucked. Yeah, man. So moving on, you guys, man, to some bigger and better news, man. Austin No Doubt Trout, baby, versus Jermell Charlo, baby. It's going down this Saturday on the Leo Santa Cruz versus Abner Mars undercard, man. This fight has been more talked about than the main event. Do you guys concur?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I definitely. Yeah, man.
That should have been the main event, but, it is what it is, man.
Exactly. That should have been the main event.
What's going on, Jose Mondraga? We got Prime in the building as well, man. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Monday, man? We're getting amped up, man. Fight week is upon us, and we got Actual Facts in the building and Black Horseman Promotions, you guys, man. So how do you break that fight down, Actual Facts, man? How are you feeling about this one, man? Are you hyped up or what? Is this one of the better fights you think? I think Austin No Doubt Trout's got a chance. And I met him at the MGM Grand, dog. So man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. He definitely got a chance, man. He did fight the bigger Charlo. The thing is, Jermell, like everybody says, man, he got more skills. You know what I'm saying? He does. He's the better boxer of the two. So it's definitely going to be a technical display from both sides, man. I got to give the technical abilities to Trout. But as far as the physical, that knockout power, and it's his time, I got Gotta give it up for Jamel.
But hold on, before you pick, before anybody picks, whoa, the Cali Enigma has made a late ass entrance. What's good, buddy? Are you hungover from the Warriors' demolishment of the Cavaliers? Damn.
Cavaliers. That sounds like you saying basically
They got clapped. They got clapped.
Clavicles. The clavicles.
You're
So they
right.
got a broken clavicle.
The Cavaliers.
That's the clavicle out.
They got clapped.
They got clapped.
They got clapped.
I'm on my way to my brother's house.
Oh, all right. Everything good though, man?
Nah, everything good.
All right, yeah, man. We just got finished talking about the Jeff Horn Terrence Crawford fight. If you want to, you can elaborate real quick on that one, Cali, since you did come late. Go ahead and elaborate on that, man. We're already on the Austin Trout Charlo, but go ahead and elaborate for the fans, man. Who you picking? How do you see it going down? Have you heard the news of Jeff Horn complaining? As soon as he got the Top Ranks facility, he said it's a 10 top. The top was 10. He said there was no AC, and he said that the doors were locked shut and none of them were open for any ventilation. They lost the key there at Top Ranks facility.
Yeah, man, that was done intentionally. I don't know why there's a surprise.
You think that was intentionally? You think that was an intentional?
Oh, most definitely. That's Bob Arum. I mean, here's the thing about Jeff Horn.
So you think Bob Arum wants Jeff Horn to lose?
Yeah, his contract runs out after the Terrence Crawford fight.
I mean, he's the great white hope right now. I mean, come on, man. I mean, Jeff Horn, the Hornet.
Hey, Cali, I said he's trying to help him lose weight.
Bob Arum cares about that, but here's the thing, Jeff Horn,
that money, though, right? He thinks Terrence Crawford's a better upside.
Exactly, and Jeff Horn's contract expires after the Terrence Crawford fight. So he's not going to try to give it.
Think he's going to re-up?
No.
Damn. I think, now Cali's making a lot of sense right now, you guys, because I think if Jeff Horn had a couple more fights on his agreement with Top Rank, I think that this fight would have been later down the year, man, later down the line. Being that this is Jeff Horn's last fight with Bob Arum, it all makes sense right now, you guys. It all makes sense, man. Doesn't it? Actual facts and Black Horseman?
Hell yeah, make that nigga pass out in the gym. You gonna leave me? Fuck out of here.
Well, here's the thing. He's co-promoted by Duco Promotions out of Australia, and they signed a 3-fight. He had to sign a 3-fight deal in order to get the Pacquiao fight. So this is fight number 3. This is fight number 3 on the Top Rank.
Yo, Red Glove Militant. Yo, what's up? He said, are we back with another banger? We got Cali Enigma, Black Horseman, and Actual Facts. We're definitely back with another banger. Go ahead, Cali. Break it down for us, man. Who you got winning, man? Who you got winning? Jeff Horn, Terrence Crawford? Break it down, man. He's already complaining. He just got here from Australia a couple days ago, maybe 1 or 2 days ago. In a long flight, he's complaining already, but he did say Gamboa was able to wobble Terrence Crawford. He said, we're going to stop Terrence Crawford. Do you believe him, Cali Enigma?
It's possible, but I have Terrence Crawford stopping Jeff Horn, man. I think Terrence Crawford stops Jeff Horn around the 10th round. I don't think it goes 12 rounds. I think that
Black Horseman says it goes 12 rounds.
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Super pause.
Yeah, I don't think so, man.
Like 10 seconds with that.
I don't think so with that, man. I see it as that, especially with those horsehair gloves. He got those gloves for a purpose, and I do see Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford goes to the body more than some of Jeff Horn's. I believe he goes to the body more than his last 3-4 opponents. Terrence Crawford's gonna hurt Jeff Horn to the body. He'll hurt him upstairs. He'll bust him up until he bleeds, and he'll eventually stop him. Either he'll stop him by cuts, or he'll just flat out just stop him. That's the way I see the fight going. I just think that Terrence Crawford's gonna eventually pull away. Even though Jeff Horn's a really good fighter, I like Jeff Horn. I love his story, You know what I mean? I think he's being completely disrespected, and by a lot of people who don't believe he has a chance to win. And I think it's because people don't know who he is still. And I think people are absolutely wrong in thinking that Jeff Horn doesn't have a chance. But I just think that Terrence Crawford is just in another class, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes your fighters are really, really good, but then you just have you have a fighter, the class. I'm talking about like the top of the class. And when you see a guy like Terrence Crawford, Earl Smith Jr.,
hey, Cali Enigma, man, let's be honest. And I want everybody to think about this and to ponder this in their mind, man. If Jeff Horn somehow fucking wins, man, he's got the fucking world in his hands. I mean, he's ended his deal with Bob Arum, and he walks away unscathed with a belt, and he beat Terrence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao on his resume. God damn, that white boy's ready to go.
He gonna get paid, man. He's gonna get paid.
God damn.
Check this out.
I'm surprised Eddie ain't came at it.
Listen,
fuck that dude Eddie Hearn is gonna at least offer him a minimum of $10 million per fight. Minimum.
It's a minimum.
If Jeff Horn beats Terrence Crawford in an upset, he becomes the next pay-per-view star.
Yes, I believe that. Yes, I believe that.
Gray white height.
And I think, in my personal opinion, actual facts in Cali and Black Horseman, I think this has been gone for. I think it's so much praise on what Terrence Crawford can do and how little of a chance that Jeff Horn has. Nobody's talked about it, man.
I have.
If he beats Terrence Crawford, Eddie Hearn will throw the panties. De La Hoya will throw his panties at him.
Yeah.
Fucking Bob Arum will throw his 115-year-old girdle at him.
Yeah.
You know why? But you know why? Because they're gonna look at him as the next Kasha Zoo. I'm telling you that right now. That's what he'll be viewed as.
That's what I was about
He'll be viewed as the next Kasha Zoo. Go ahead.
You took the fucking words out of my mouth, Kelly. God damn it. Yeah, got it. Yeah. Next Kasha Zoo.
Damn.
Yo, I mean, for all intents and purposes, man, I think that I think Jeff Horn could possibly be on a level of like a Ricky Hatton, man. I think he can be, I think he can be on that. Maybe, I think if he beats Terrence Crawford, I think he surpasses a Ricky Hatton, man. I don't think he's at Ricky Hatton's level yet, but I think
he will be though, because he
already beat the dude that knocked out Ricky Hatton.
Yeah, but hey, man, he caught him later. But like I said, man.
But if he gets Pacquiao and Crawford on his resume,
wow,
that's huge, bro.
Who has a resume like that at 140? I gotta even put him above Danny Garcia's resume. I mean, I'm being honest.
Look, you're not understanding, man.
Wow.
Jeff Horn speaks English. He's whiter than Loma.
Oh shit, yes he does, yo. They can market this guy so good, Cali.
Easily.
That's why I keep telling you he's gonna be viewed as Kasha Zoo.
Wow.
Look at the story,
remember HBO did with Kasha Zoo? I'm trying to tell you, man, this guy will get some kind of an HBO deal. If he knocks out Terrence Crawford, HBO's coming after him. Guaranteed. With a lot of money.
He will single-handedly resurrect HBO.
Yep.
So y'all do not think. So if Jeff Horn wins, y'all do not think he rees up with top-ranking Bob Arum.
No, he don't have to. He'll get a TV deal from HBO. He won't have to. Wow. Don't be surprised if Oscar De La Hoya or somebody else. All the top promoters will come after him. He'd be smarter to sign with Richard Schaefer, man, in my opinion. Instead of going to mess with Bob Arum.
Going on, Joe Lopez? Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming, man. Smash the hell out of that like button. Smash that subscribe button, man. We got 3 all-stars in the building. We got Cali Enigma, Black Horseman, and Actual Facts. If you haven't, go subscribe to them brothers as well. And like I said, man, so pretty much it's a whitewash. We got everybody's picking Terrence Crawford to win, but we're saying, but what if?
Right.
And that's a big
it's not just a what if. It's possible. It's not a situation where it's not possible.
Oh, Cali Enigma,
Cali
Enigma, I got hounded last night on my fucking Ringside Reporter show, man. I got hounded. Fucking Robbie was like fucking on me, dog. Like big
Hey,
time.
Corey.
He said the
Corey.
fight's not even gonna be competitive.
Hey, Corey.
Listen,
Hey, you can talk to me, Trap House, Black Horseman, Actual Facts. Almost everybody I've spoken to have given Jeff Horn a chance. I don't know almost anybody.
I'm giving Jeff Horn a chance, and I got ridiculed for that on another boxing show I went to, man. I mean, they were talking to me like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I received hate from a couple of Terrence Crawford fans. You hate Terrence Crawford? No, I don't. Hey, Black, have not told you multiple times that I like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. equally. I've told you that before. Yeah. That I like both of them dudes equally, man. I don't like one over the other. I actually don't want to pick him during that fight. And like I said, I'm just going by what I see. I see that I like Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn's a good fighter. I don't know why people can't seem to understand that.
What's going on, Mac J? And we got GJ Georgie Porgy in the building, man. We got some of the heavy hitters in here, man.
Listen, man, Terrence Crawford never got tested at 147. This is going to be a big test, man. Horn's not no fucking little guy, man. This guy's 154. He walks around at 175, 170 easy on a regular day.
Mountain biking. What's going on, man?
If Terrence Crawford wants to exchange with him, he's going to get hurt, man. That's why I need Terrence Crawford on his T's and Q's and fucking
Angel. That's what I said. He going to come in. I said he going to come in close to 180, man.
Hey, y'all, for all intents and purposes, do you think, or are you willing to bet that Terrence Crawford gets hurt?
Shit. I'll let somebody else.
How likely is it that's a possibility that Terrence Crawford could get hurt in this fight? I'm being honest, man.
It's a high possibility.
It's a risk.
Because if
real high possibility.
If for some fucking crazy reason that Horn lands something on him significantly, it's a fucking proven track record. You see it. Terrence Crawford gets emotional when he gets hurt. He gets mad. He gets angry. Then he wants to exchange. He wants to.
I've seen that. Yes.
Slugfest. I've seen it in every fucking fight. He get caught.
Yes,
I've seen it. Slugfest. He wants to fucking throw down because I know it. I've seen it too many fucking times. Yeah. He wants to fucking throw down. All right, fucking cool. I'm gonna go tit for tat for you. Don't go tit for tat with fucking Horn, man. That bitch is big.
Hey, let me say, and on top of that, Jeff Horn is awkward too. I think we got discounted how awkward Jeff Horn is. Jeff Horn can throw some unorthodox shots on top of all that, and man, you get a little crazy with him. He catch you with something. I mean, he gonna have him on quit street. Matter of fact, might just stretch him. Listen, man, he hits harder than Gamboa.
Jeff Horn is not no regular fucking hornet. He's like one of the big giant Japanese wasps. Them shits will kill you.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy.
Oh shit.
Hey, but let me know what you guys think, man. Moving forward, man. We got the Jeff Horn and Terrence Crawford, man, out the way, man. We might go back to it, man.
Let me say this real quick. This Terrence Crawford needs to back up Jeff Horn. That's one thing that I think that if Terrence Crawford could back up Jeff Horn, I think he'll have the ability to possibly get him hurt and get him out of there early. But he has to go to the body early. He needs to start going to the body of Jeff Horn early. The body is available. You know what I mean? Jeff Horn's defense is not great, but it's better than what people think it is. And I don't think he should look to go upstairs early. Go to the body early and often.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, man. So yeah, with that being said, man, this fight, it's on the Abner Mars versus Leo Santa Cruz, Austin No Doubt Trout versus Jamel Charlo. Like we were saying before you got here, Callie, this fight has been talked about more than the goddamn main event itself, man. How do you feel about that, Callie Enigma? Wow, man. I mean, this fight has been talked about. Austin Trout versus Jamel Charlo.
Right. Are you talking about Mars versus Santa Cruz, right?
Yeah, man. Abner Mars
versus Santa Cruz. So the big news today, what I've actually heard about this about a month ago. Abner Mars came out and said that, if he beats Leo Santa Cruz, he wants to fight Gervonta Tank Davis next.
Whoa!
So that tells you where his mindset is.
Whoa!
Oh, you heard about that? Yeah, man.
That's one weight class up, right? Because they're at 126, right?
126, yeah.
So Abner Mars would have to move up one weight division, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. No disrespect to Abner Mars, but I have Tank Davis absolutely stretching Abner Mars,
Yeah,
man. I would have to beat the brakes on it.
Abner Mars has gotten stretched by Gonzalez, man. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you call out a guy like that's a heavy hitter in a heavier weight class?
He says he could back up Tank Davis. I said, good luck with that.
Hey, I got
Good
one
luck with
before.
that game
Hey,
plan.
before we go, hey, look, y'all. I got a dream matchup that I really want to ask you guys, and I've been hearing a little bit of riff about it. This is more likely to happen next. Before we get into the Austin Trout fight, I've been hearing a lot of riff, man. And even when I was at the casino, I heard a lot of riff about this, man. I want to know what you guys think about this, man. I haven't talked about it a lot, man. But you know, I've talked to Gary Russell and them. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that the fight is not out. They're not putting the fight out. They're saying it's a possibility the fight could happen. Gervonta Davis versus Gary Russell Jr. Break it down, you guys. Wow. Wow.
That's rough, man. Because if that would mean, well, who's moving up? Russell moving up to 130?
Russell's moving up one way. He's moving up 4 pounds.
Russell moves up 130. Tank stretches him, man.
Russell fighting. You said Russell fighting Tank Davis?
Yeah, that's been talked about.
Yeah.
That's been talked
I
about.
spoke on this
That's
before.
been talked about. That's been talked about.
Hey, Gary Russell's talked about moving all the way up to 140. Gary Russell said he wants to move all the way up to 140, man.
He said at a catch weight, though. That's what he
But
said.
let's be honest. But let's be honest, you guys. These Al Heyman fighters, say what you want about them, they want the big fights, man. They're starting to want the big fights, man. And I think we're in for a rude awakening on 2019. I think a lot of fighters are going to be fighting fights, man, that you don't see coming. A lot of these big names. I think Al Heyman goes for broke in 2019 with his fighters.
I like Gary Russell, but Gary Russell move up to 140, he's gonna get knocked out, man. I don't think he beats any of the top guys up there. I think they're absolutely too big. No, he's too. I mean, he's fast and everything, but I see him getting stretched early.
I mean, you don't think? You don't think? Because let's be honest, JoJo Diaz was a very, very big 126 pounder. I think he's moving up next to 130. Gary Russell pretty much picked him apart. He did get some significant body blows. I seen it live. Those body blows stunned him.
But imagine that coming from Tank Davis.
And Gervonta Davis was live at the fight. That's another telltale sign.
Hey, but check this out, Corey Leeson. Now you get to go to that fight. That's another DMV fight, bro. Another DMV fight, bro. You have a chance to go to that. That's a fight, man. I would even have to try to make some time to go to. I think Gervonta gonna beat the dog. He's gonna beat the brakes off Gary Russell, man.
Fights coming to
nobody should have fair.
Yeah,
That's another good fight.
Hey, Callie, you hyping me up over here.
Callie, man. I gotta agree with Callie because the way Russell was getting hurt to the body. And Tank throws those shots at least 2 times faster than fucking JoJo Diaz, man, and strong and harder. You know what I'm saying? Russell would not be able to withstand that after 3 rounds, man. Those kind of body shots, if coming from Tank throws throws that pressure.
But I mean, you gotta understand.
He's way more violent than JoJo Diaz, man. It's a fact, man. He's just way more. He throws them way more furiously.
I don't think y'all are giving Gary Russell any type of respect right now, man. I've got to call you guys out on this, man. Y'all don't think Gary Russell? Y'all don't think Gary Russell is? He's a world champion for a reason. The WBC champion. He's defended it multiple times. Let's be honest, man. The guy that stretched Abner Mars Gonzalez. Gary Russell Jr. stretched him, and Abner Mars wants Gervonta Davis next. I think Gary Russell. I think it's possibly could be a competitive fight, Gary Russell versus Gervonta Davis.
No.
You don't think it's competitive, but I think Gervonta Davis maybe could stop him late, though. That's my personal opinion. But I really want to see that fight because I don't really know, man. Gary Russell's very, very quick, man. Very quick, lightning fast.
He's gonna be quickly knocked out if you fight Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, man. It's just too brutal, man. Those shots that Tank throws, man. And then another thing is he's barely really hurting JoJo Diaz like that, only with accumulation shots, man. Like,
yeah,
it's not gonna. You know what I mean? Like he don't got that power, man. And if you go into 130, maybe you have a little power, maybe. That's an if
Yeah,
though, man. We already
yeah, you
know what
right, man.
Tank reportedly knocked out a 160 guy in sparring.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You know what I mean? If he's sleeping
I
160 guys
I
like
heard
that,
about. I heard about that.
you know what I
So
mean?
And
what
the
do you
thing
Like,
got to
about
say?
it,
What do you guys, Cali and Black Horseman? What do you guys got
Yeah,
to
but
say
here's the
about this?
thing. My question is like Angel was saying, and I'm gonna pass this to Black real quick. It's gonna be very brief. Tell me how Gary Russell's gonna keep Tank off of him? Because
right?
that's my point. I don't see
exactly.
Tank does a good job of cutting the ring off, man. I don't know if you guys notice. He does a really good job of cutting the ring off. I don't.
Yep.
How are you gonna keep him off him? That's what I want to know. Because JoJo Diaz just followed him around the ring. But the difference is Tank will cut the ring off and work that body. And Gary Russell, because remember when JoJo was working the body, man, he had Gary Russell right there in front of him. It wasn't until he gassed out that Gary Russell was able to get on his bicycle. Before
And
then, go
then
ahead.
Tank got a better defense than JoJo too.
Facts.
Right, right.
Tank gets hit too, though. Come on, man. Tank gets
He
hit
gets
too.
it too, but he got a
No,
better
But the
defense, man. He likes to parry a lot of people's shots. He likes to parry shots like on some Lomachenko shit. Push your fucking punch away and then punch you in your jaw or your fucking
Alex
body or even your neck. I done seen
Alex
Tank
Moore.
punch dudes in the neck, man.
Alex Moore says Tank has no ring intelligence at all,
oh my
as
gosh.
we all know. But yeah, believe he can beat all the smart, talented fighters somehow.
where's that
You
based
know,
off of?
Where did he get?
Emmanuel says Tank would put that Gary Russell to sleep at Corey Lee's boxing. Lowland
Oh
says
man, that
Gary
sounds
Russell.
like
When you say stuff like that, Jose Pedraza was a
we
very
got some
good fighter.
Lomatards, man. Here, look, man. I like Lomachenko, man, but some of Lomachenko fans are stupid, man. I've heard most. You know the thing. Most of you
But
Lomachenko fans
nobody
were
said
recently
it.
his fans.
Nobody said anything about Lomachenko though. What are you talking
I
about?
guarantee you that guy's a
This
Lomachenko fan.
Alex
Same speak.
Alex Moore
Black know
said.
what I'm talking about.
He did say Lomo. He said he wouldn't beat Lomo
I didn't
Lenard's
even read his comment. I know.
See, that's a Lomo fanboy,
That's
man.
why
We're
I
not
started
even talking
laughing.
about Lomo, but you want to bring it up.
Yo, the
Just
Get out of here.
very
brought him into
next
the
comment.
conversation.
We're
Next
talking
comment.
about Gary Russell and Tank Davis here.
You guys are too funny
Lomo's
today,
not
man.
even part of the discussion. You gotta
Lomatards are
learn
like
Lomo.
pack tards.
Get out of here.
Lomatards are like pack tards,
Hey,
like Triple G tards, and all of them.
but the Lomachenko fans got something to root about, man. Lomachenko's a pretty good fighter, man. I gotta respect.
Lomachenko's a good fighter. I'm just saying
I think Lomachenko's a great fighter. I think he's a great fighter.
I agree. But
He's a
he
good
says
player.
the newborn fan base, the ones who just came on the scenes, are the extremists who are retarded, who don't know anything about boxing. So they just say stupid stuff
I mean,
just because it makes them feel better.
Alex Moore said Gary Russell is too weak. Why even bring that up? Because it was talked about, Alex Moore. I went to the fight. That fight was mentioned when I went to the fight after Gary Russell won. Reporters asked him, what about a potential Gervonta Davis fight? That's why I
And let me
brought
tell
it
you
up.
why, Corey,
Yeah, I
this
mean,
is why too.
it's been talked about.
Lomatards know that Gervonta Davis is a threat too. That's the way Tard fans, like Pac-Tard fans, Pac-Tard fans, the same way. Whenever they view a fighter as a threat, just like the Triple G Tards, the same way.
Ass juice
Triple G Tards
fans.
are the same way. Whenever they act the same way towards Jamal Charlo.
But yeah, we already got on that subject, you guys. Break down the Austin No Doubt Trout versus Jamel Charlo. This fight will be coming up, you guys, on the undercard of Abner Mars, Leo Santa Cruz. It's an intriguing matchup, man. I think Austin Trout he's down to the last, man. If he doesn't win this fight, man, and if he doesn't look, halfway decent, if he gets stopped, do you guys think that Austin Trout might need to retire? I mean, let's be honest. He was in a fucking war with Jared Hurd. This might be another war. I'm not sure, though. What do you guys think? What's your take on this fight? And can Austin Trout win?
Retire.
Can he be competitive?
I think this is gonna be a good fight, man. A lot of people are sleeping on Trout. Trout's style, man, he gives anybody problems. I think that Jamel will win the fight, but it's gonna be a tough fight. I mean, I think that he's really, really focused. I think he's taking this fight more serious. I mean, he takes every fight serious, but he's taking this fight more serious than he's taken probably any fight in a long time, man. And I even seen in they face off in the press conference, like he didn't even budge, man. Like he's like he's ready for this fight, you know, and Jamel is ready too. You know, if he loses this fight, I don't think that it's just completely over for this guy, you know, unless he chooses that, you know what I mean? Because he's a guy that you know, he's got good defense and everything like that, but he's just been up against some great fighters, you know, some good fighters that just had his number, you know what I'm saying? Canelo, Hurd, you know, Jamal. I don't know who else he lost to. I know he beat Cotto in the past. There may be just them 3 losses. But other than that, man, I just think that you know, he's still game, you know what I mean? Like he's still one of them guys like you're gonna have to come through him, you know what I mean, to get to them other guys like Jamel or Hurd or Laura or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So but I still give him a good chance, you know, a good chance in this fight, you know, but I'm still giving the edge to Jamel. But same way I feel about the Crawford and Horn fight. Like it's a tough fight, you know. It's a chance that he can win, but I think that Jamel should pull it out.
Okay, wow, man. Go ahead, Callie, and then Alex,
Yeah, I think
and then Actual.
I think that this gonna be. I think it's gonna be a tough fight too. But I think that Jamel Charlo will stop him late. Hey, this is what his styles make fights. I just think that Jared Hurd's style is more difficult to deal with for Alston Trout, and he's gonna see more of a conventional fighter, and he'll look better against Jamel Charlo than he did against against Jared Hurd. Just because Jared Hurd just walked through everything he threw, man. So from that standpoint, that's why I just see that this fight being more competitive than the Jared Hurd fight. Now I know what's going to happen is that they're going to be some Jared Hurd fans are going to look at this like, so you can see, look at this is why Jared Hurd is just way better than Jamel Charlo. And it's a triangle theory don't work, man. But it doesn't matter because people will still view it from that standpoint, man. Which is why I hate a lot of these new boxing fans, man.
Hey, let's be honest too, though, Callie, Black Horseman and Actual. Jamel Charlo said that you know, and be honest, Jamal Charlo beat Austin Trout first. He did not stop him, but he did fight him and he beat him. Jamel Charlo was quote unquote the better twin. Remember, Jamel Charlo got signed first before Jamal Charlo got signed. All right, if you guys remember that. That's why one twin has 30 plus fights, and that's why one twin only has 25 fights. He got signed 5 fights, and then his other brother got signed, okay? There's a backstory behind that. He said that they were both had a little bit of animosity between 2 twins because of that, because the other twin was down on himself a little bit much because he did not get signed, you guys. So let's keep that in mind as well, man. There's a backstory to this, man, and there's a lot of revelations behind this, man. You know, Jamel Charlo was sought after by every, you know, pretty much every promoter in the business, and his twin was not. Okay, so
yeah, that's why Jamal got that chip on his shoulder. That's how he probably why he coming there and knocking motherfuckers out.
Keep that in mind, you guys. I want you guys to keep that in mind. You guys in the chat too, man. That's a fun fact for you guys.
Damn, I didn't know that shit.
Go ahead, one of you guys. Go ahead, Callie or Actual. Go ahead, my brothers. Let it rip. How you guys feeling about that?
I think you know this is pretty much Trout's last hurrah, in my opinion, man. Because if he loses, which I think he will, man. I mean, does he have another fight after this?
And hold on, if you could just come into the chat, please smash the hell out of that like button and please subscribe, you guys. We got Actual, Black Horseman, and Callie. Subscribe to them brothers as well. Let it rip, Actual.
I think would be if he loses, this is definitely going to be his last title shot or shot at the title, man. Right now I think it's just Jamel's time, man, and he fucking around ended up stopping Trout. You know, I got him in 6 rounds. You know?
Wow, yeah. So I mean, you know, with that being said, man, you know, I truly, honestly think, man, this is gonna be one of those type of fights, man, where you gotta watch out for it, man. I think it's gonna be an up and down fight. I do initially think that Jamel Charlo probably wants to outdo his brother. Let's be honest. For all intents and purposes, he's gonna go in for the stoppage. You know what I mean? They've already talked about it. The 2 twins definitely compete against one another, and let's be honest, they got a mutual opponent. So anytime 2 twins have a mutual opponent, I mean, you already know what's gonna happen, you guys. Come on, man.
Hey,
You know what I'm
Corey.
saying?
Also, I heard Jamal say in an interview that he's never seen him get in the ring with a guy, not stop him, and his brother didn't stop him. So he said that about Jamel. He said every time he sparred a dude and didn't stop him, when they got in the ring with Jamel went in there and stopped him. So he did state that.
And
Yeah.
that's the lighter brother, right? Is that what you're talking about? Is that the lighter
Yeah,
brother? Isn't Jamel
yeah,
the lighter brother, Callie?
the small, yeah.
Wow, isn't that the lighter brother, you guys? Yeah, so wow, man, that's one of those type of deals, man, where you got to watch out for that. The lighter brother is stopping fighters more than the bigger brother is. I mean, the size-wise bigger brother. But that goes to show you, man, it's not all about size all the time, man. It's about precise punching and it's about accurate and effective punching. I haven't really broke both twins down before, but if you guys had to pick, which fighter do you think is better between the two twins, man? I really want to know your guys' thoughts.
Jamel.
Yeah, Jamel. I got Jamel. Yeah, he's
Because
better
just all
at
around, yeah.
He's better at, and then he can fight backwards better, and then he's better at body punching.
Wow, Cal Enigma, you still there? Your girl, what's going on?
Getting head in the car and shit.
Oh shit, just dude, Callie. Callie went out on us again, you guys. Don't worry, don't be worried. He'll be back
Nigga
when
in
he
the
can.
shower
Man.
and shit.
He'll come back when he can. He's probably in the drive-through somewhere. We'll get back to him in a minute. Jamal, okay, Emmanuel says Jamal, and then Emmanuel says Jamal is much stronger. But like I said again, man, it's not all about the strength thing, man. It's about effective and it's effective aggression, pretty much is what I'm trying to say, man. Like I said, anybody can go out there and blow out a journeyman. You know what I mean? It's all about those precise and accurate punches stylistically when you're in there with a very good opponent. I think Austin Trout is a notable good opponent. He's a former world champion. He beat Miguel Cotto. And a lot of consensus say he beat Canelo Alvarez for all intents and purposes. What do you guys think? Did you guys watch the Austin Trout Canelo Alvarez fight?
I mean, and you know what? Yeah. I actually thought he could have edged it out. I mean, him getting knocked down, that pretty much played in the favor of, Canelo and plus, the Golden Boy shit. But also, man, when he fought Jamal, man, I was like, damn, I almost low-key felt they gave Jamal a gift decision in that shit, man, because
what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Yo, you feel the same way? Yo.
I kind of had a draw, man. I scored it.
It was close, bro.
Jamal fight, a draw. Austin Trout Jamal was a draw.
Yeah,
wow,
it was a close fight, bro.
I scored it a draw.
I'm gonna say that because to me, what I saw, like Jamal was laying the more powerful punches, but Trout was way busier, man. I feel like he landed more punches, and he was hitting them upstairs, he was hitting them to the body.
His counters looked devastating too, man. You catch Jamal.
You talking about Jamal?
It looked pretty bad. He snapped Jamal's head back a couple times with counters. It looked
I'm
bad.
telling you, a lot of people kind of slept on that fight. I was like, I was worried because when it went to the decision, I was like, man, this motherfucker might have lost this shit. And they read the score. I was like, okay. Well, it is what it is, it's just, Trout. But at the end of the day, you gotta watch that fight again, man, because Trout, I mean, it wasn't like Jamal just walked through him. You know what I mean? That's why I'm looking at this fight with Jamel. It's just like, man, you're gonna have to definitely do more than what your brother did, and usually he does. He lets his hands go a lot more than Jamal. Jamal's looking to hurt you with every punch, damn near. Jamel, he like, I'm gonna place my punches, I'm gonna make you miss, I'm gonna counter you, and work you like that. But so Jamel should probably have an easier time, and Jamel should have an easier outing with Trout. But yeah, man, if you watch that fight again between Trout and Jamal, I mean, it could be like how Actual Facts Angel said, man, like it could have been a draw, you know what I mean? Because it was that kind of a fight. It was close. So yeah, that's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
My personal opinion, I didn't watch that fight that hard. I know a lot of you guys are gonna give me a little bit of heat about that. But I did not watch that fight that well. You know what I mean? Like I said, that fight was on an undercard, right? Am I mistaken? That was on an undercard of a fight, right? What fight was that on?
I think that was the main. I think he was he the main event of that? Angel?
I don't remember.
Because I think him and his brother fought
Oh,
On the same card.
Emmanuel says, okay, Red Glove Militant says the judges will give him way more credit. Emmanuel says Trout is far from a gump, but I got Jamel Charlo walking through him. Red Glove says he get knocked down by Canelo. You pretty much have to KO that red-headed son of a bitch. Hey, shout out to Red Glove, Joe. He's kind of funny. I like that guy, man. But NBT Boxing says Trout got dropped by Canelo because of the open scorecards. What? NBT, you've been trolling the whole time. Chill out, man. Red Glove been trolling on. He said Lomo. I heard you say NBT on the chat too. Says something about Lomo beating everybody from 120 to heavyweight Wilder. Come on, man.
He said earlier that Lomo outboxes Wilder and shit.
I don't know. They got nothing else better to do. There's so many good fights. Wild troll, man. But yeah, man. So breaking that fight down, man. Like I said, man, there's some other great fights coming up this weekend. I know you guys probably don't know much about this guy, but Tyson Fury is fighting this weekend coming up as well. He's fighting a guy named Safiri. Safiri. He almost has a first and a last name very similar. Okay, I've never seen that before. Yes, it's kind of crazy. You know, there's only an I between his first and last name. That's the only difference. Is one I. But with that being said, man, how are you guys feeling about Tyson Fury in the heavyweight division, man? We're finally back on the heavyweight division, man. How are you guys feeling about this, man? Let it rip.
We got to see how he looks, man. This guy has no pushover. You know, he's got one loss, but he's got a good record. You know, I think he's like 23 and 20 knockouts.
23-1 with 21 knockouts, I believe.
21 knockouts, right? Yeah, I mean this guy's definitely got some power, man. But I mean, this guy's competition's been some tomato cans for the most part. But you know. He's a live one though, man. He definitely got that power to knock people out, and we've all seen Tyson.
But
Fury,
hold on, Action. There's only one Tyson Fury. I had to
Tyson
get that.
Fury's been
somebody
Tyson
asked
Fury's
for it in the chat,
you know
man.
what I mean? Tyson Fury's been knocked down, man. He's kind of chinny sometimes, but I got Tyson Fury beating this guy, man. Beating this guy up pretty bad. You know, it's just too much boxing ability. He slimmed down pretty good, and he actually looks bigger than before. His arms look crazy big now. So I don't know, man. He got that. He's getting at that real grown man strength. You know, he's a little bit older now, so he got that. You know, he got that power, more power now. So shit, if he knocks this dude out with a jab, don't be surprised.
Damn. Said with a jab.
Yeah, so I mean, how are you breaking that fight down, Black Horseman? I mean, how do you want to see Tyson Fury? That's another thing too. Before I pass the mic to Black Horseman, hey, Cali Enigma, you still there for all intents and purposes?
Wiping his ass.
All right, Cali Enigma, we'll get back to you in a minute, okay, buddy? I know you're busy right now. We'll get back to you in a minute, man. You're still throwing the dub set up. Actual facts, man. So yeah, pretty much right now, man. You know. Do you want to see Tyson Fury effective, and do you want to see a stoppage?
Oh, I definitely want to see a stoppage, man. He needs to have a stoppage. You know, he needs to be having a.
So a stoppage is a must right now. Is what you're saying?
A stoppage is a must right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
I mean, it's this comeback fight, man.
Okay.
We're not expecting anything less, man. He was the lineal champion, man. You got to come back in spectacular form. You know, all this time he's been talking a crazy hot one. He's been talking at
and that guy's almost 40.
Oh shit! Back from the goddamn dead.
Flush the toilet though.
Man, he had a meeting in that commode, man.
Yo, you back, Cali?
I'm at my brother's house. Just pulling up at my brother's house.
Oh man, we gonna pass the mic to you in a minute, Cali.
I'm in Stockton, California, man. Stockton, California.
Shout out Stockton, Cali, man. You already know.
Nah, man, fuck Stockton.
Oh shit!
I knew you.
I got shot at, bro. I've been shot at twice out here, bro.
What the fuck, yo? Shout out to the drive-bys, man.
Fuck that shit, man. Fuck this place. My brother just pulled up to at his house. This nigga just pulled up with some nigga.
Oh.
Man, this nigga right here. Actually, bro, I don't know who this my brother out here.
Yo, Cali sounds like
Bro,
yo.
hold on a second, bro. All right. Yeah, I'm still like I said, my bro out here.
But yo, Cali, but yeah, so yeah, man, I guess since you have some time, man, what do you feel about the Tyson Fury, man? Since Cali has a little bit of time, actually, let me ask him real quick.
Yeah.
So how you feeling about this, man? Then we'll get to the other guys, man. We got video. Hold on, there's a video footage.
That's
Uh-oh,
fucking
there it is.
shit, bro.
Yo, this dude Cali. Cali is in the hood. So Cali, how do you break down Tyson Fury, man?
I'm Tyson Fury getting a knockout on the side.
And his comeback fight. Do you have to see a knockout? Are you demanding a knockout?
Yeah, he's giving a knockout a fucking cruiserweight who's 40 years old.
But he's 23-1 with 23
Yeah,
and
he
1.
just fought a guy who had 23 losses. Sefer Seferi just beat a guy who had 23 losses. So you see what kind of competition that this guy is going up against. So he's an Armenian dude, not Armenian, but I forgot. The dude's from the Netherlands. He's Albanian from the Netherlands, man. This dude ain't had no real competition, and he's a cruiserweight. Yeah, knockout. Anything less than a knockout is a disgrace. So yeah, Tyson Fury has to KO this dude, and this fighting shouldn't go past 5 rounds. Anything past 5 rounds is a disgrace. For real.
Wow.
I don't care if it's a quarter of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury got to get this guy out of here, man.
Wow.
That's the way it is. No playing around. He said he's coming back to beat them.
So if this fight goes the distance, will you be unimpressed?
Hell yeah, I'll be unimpressed, man. Okay. He over there fighting bombs and stuff, man. Hey, bro, say what's up, bro. What's up?
What's up, man? Corey Lee's boxing in the house. If you haven't, please like and subscribe, Cali niggas, brother.
Yeah, that's all good. What's happening with you?
You already know, man. We up in here. We in the DMV area, man.
Shout out to area, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Stockton, man. Cali in the building. Stockton, that's what you representing?
No, I ain't representing. I represent the whole Bay.
You represent the Bay Area, bro. Just like you guys got the DMV area, we got the Bay Area, bro. He ain't from Stockton. He just living there now.
Cali Enigma's brothers. He still there?
He getting ready to bounce, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Cali Enigma's brother, man. Hey, yo, watch out for my boy Cali Enigma, man. He's getting shot out. Going to see you, man. Watch out for my brother out there, man.
Man, what's up?
He said he was getting shot at, man. Make sure he's good, dude.
I'm good, bro.
All right. Yo, your brother sounds cool.
No, my brother's cool, man. My brother Fran got shot to death in his driveway, man. Shit out here in Stockton. So, yeah. Got shot in the face. Got shot in the face 4 times.
Yeah, that shit go down. That shit go down out here, man. They call this shit Murderland out here, man. It's just it's crazy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? As I say, you gotta be strapped out here, man. You gotta, get one of your, well, I think it's your 5th Amendment right or something. You gotta, being armed. But yeah, man. With that being said, Cali, Tyson Fury comes in there. This is his first fight in nearly 3 years, man. With that being said, Black Horseman, how are you feeling about this, man?
Well, man, with all the talk that Tyson Fury's been making, man, he better go out there and destroy this dude, literally, because I honestly want to see him get them big fights, against Wilder, and whoever else in the heavyweight division, the big fights, because it's been 3 years, and he need to get back, man. He's undefeated. Nobody's taking his O away from him yet, and I definitely don't want his O to get taken from him from a dude who his last opponent had 23 losses. So, I just want to see this guy, get in there, look spectacular, so he can keep talking his shit and talk himself into a big mega fight against Wilder, because we know ass juice don't want no work right now. But I also seen somebody played, I think it was on social media, I saw the clip again of Tyson Fury jumping in the ring against Wilder, man. I like that shit, man. He didn't look shook or nothing like that. Wilder got in his
Oh, you
face. He was
finally
just looking.
watched that joint?
Well, I had watched it again, and I wasn't really paying attention to it at that particular time because really I didn't really know too much about Tyson Fury at that particular time. You know what I mean? But going, now that I know about him now, and I went back and seen that video, I was like, man, that motherfucker, man, he just got up in that ring and shit, faced off with Wilder. Wilder said what he said to him. He said, man, it don't matter. I come into your backyard and whatever else, how he said it with his accent
Yeah,
and shit. And I was
yeah.
like, damn, that's what's up. Like, he didn't look shook
Oh,
or
you didn't
nothing,
know?
man.
Oh, you didn't know that went down, man. That's why I give Tyson Fury so much respect on this show, man. This is a Tyson Fury friendly channel, man, because Tyson Fury went all the way from Ireland to fucking Alabama to see this dude. And
That's
this
what
was
I'm saying. That
this
shit
was
G.
before the Anthony Joshua. But I gotta say, Tyson Fury did have his meltdown after that, man. So I'm not just jumping on the Tyson Fury bandwagon. I've been saying Tyson Fury was the best heavyweight for years now, man. But he's finally coming back, so I'm gonna talk about it now. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see. I know some of you guys don't agree with me. I know you guys think Deontay Wilder is, and respectfully so, man. Deontay Wilder is a hell of a heavyweight. I think he's earned that right for you guys to say that he is the best heavyweight. But my personal opinion is I think Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight. That's just what I think, man. So, Black Horseman, you got Tyson Fury winning by knockout. What kind of situation you got going on?
Yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping that he wins by knockout. I mean, as
All
long
right,
as he gets
man.
a win, man, it looks spectacular. And I'm not gonna say like Cali, he says if he doesn't get a knockout, it's a disgrace. Hopefully he does get the knockout because it'll make him look much better with all the talk that he's been saying, calling out everybody. But if he does get, I just hope he wins. It looks spectacular doing it because it is his first fight after 3 years. So he just got to, what I'm saying, he might need to get the rounds in. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a lower tier cruiserweight. He's supposed to knock this guy out, man. That's why they picked this guy.
Hey, hold on, y'all.
He could have picked a lower tier heavyweight.
You just a phony, man. This is just for act. You know where I am. You know what time. You know what place. I ain't scared of nobody. I'll come to your backyard, baby, for that, my man. I promise you that.
Anytime,
when you up in the ring with a real fighter, when you in for a real fighter, that's what it's all about, man.
No bother. No bother. Listen, anytime, any place, anywhere, I'll fight you in your back garden like a Don Klitschko. I'll beat you.
I felt that shit. I was like, oh, okay.
Hey, Cali, tell him he did that right after he beat Klitschko.
Yeah, I told you that. I told you he wasn't afraid of Wilder.
I'm trying to tell you that shit last time, Black Horseman. Damn,
he's not afraid of Wilder.
There's only one Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury just declined to fight with Dillian White. Eddie Hearn trying to get Dillian White any kind of name fight. Nobody want to fight that bum. Dillian White, bro. Dillian White's trash, man. Dillian White trying his best to get a payday.
Oh,
that's why he's trying to fight all the names to get a payday. I'm not mad at Dillian White, but Dillian White ain't fight Luis Ortiz, anybody like that. I know. He don't want to fight anybody that's really above his level, but don't have the name recognition because he'll lose to them dudes. He just want to fight the name guys, knowing he gonna get beat up, so he can get a payday. That's why I don't like. That's why I'm not fucking with Dillian White right now, man. Dillian White only looking for paydays right now. He's proven that. At first, I was giving him the credit because he's not showing to be a punk to Wilder. But when he had the opportunity to fight Luis Ortiz, if he would have said, man, let's get this thing done, I'd have been like, you know what? He really is that guy. But once he started complaining, making excuses for why the Luis Ortiz fight couldn't happen, I knew that he was a fraud. After that, so I was like, all right, man, I know that this dude ain't nobody. So I have no respect for Dillian White. So Dillian White wants an opportunity to fight. He wants to fight Tyson Fury right after this next fight. Like, man, who have you done to deserve a fight against Tyson Fury? Dillian White. I'm not trying to be funny, but no,
I feel like Dillian White is trying to leapfrog through the whole process.
He is. That's what he is. He's trying to jump to the head of the line. Tyson Fury gonna fight who he needs to fight. He may fight Dillian White, maybe like the third or fourth fight to beat him up, because that's what's gonna happen. Tyson Fury's gonna beat Dillian White up easy. That's a boring fight. It's not a competitive fight. So, I mean, but Tyson Fury going to do what he want to do, and he going to get in them big fights with Wilder and Anthony Joshua and get paid. Because we already know what he could do, but we don't think that we all know that Dillian White hasn't fought anybody. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, look at Dillian White's record. I mean, look at his resume. It said post Anthony Joshua getting knocked out by Anthony Joshua. Look at his resume. It's dog doo-doo. Everyone's coming off a long layoff. The average age is 35. And they're either coming off a loss, a knockout, or some type of beatdown. I'm telling you. And now he's getting another chance to fight an older guy, Luis Ortiz, who he said was 1,000 years old, a bum, a guy way past his prime that Wilder should knock out easy. But he has the opportunity to fight him, and he's making complaining about it. So that should tell you everything you need to know about him.
So this is what I want to know. This is what I want to hear from you guys since we're on the heavyweight discussion, man. I really want to hear from Cali. I want to hear from Black Horseman. If Actual comes back, I want to hear from him as well, man. Cali Enigma, starting with you first. How do you break down the heavyweight division as we speak and as we sit right now, man? How do you break it down, man? Break it down for us, Cali.
Okay, so for right now, the heavyweight division, well, number one, I have, of course, Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Number two, I have Luis Ortiz.
Oh, no. What the fuck? Go ahead.
Yeah, number two, I have Luis Ortiz. No, because I got to see Tyson Fury fight first, man. I would happily put Tyson Fury up there, but I got to see him fight first, man. I can't just do it. You know what I'm saying, Corey? I need to see him fight first. I want to put Tyson Fury as one of the top two guys, but I got to see him fight first. So before that, I can't do that. Just like I can't say that. I can't pick Terence Crawford over Errol Spence Jr. until I see him fight Jeff Horn.
And that's another thing too. After I hear your top 5 heavyweights, I want to hear everybody in the chat. If you got like a top 3 heavyweights or something, or a top 5 heavyweights, say it in the chat, man. I'll read it out for you guys, okay, man? At Corey Lee's Boxing. Let it rip, Cali, and let us know why you have, your top 3 or your top 5, Cali.
Well, number one is because Deontay Wilder beat who I perceive to be the most skilled guy, which is Luis Ortiz. So that makes him number one. Number two is Luis Ortiz because he was damn close to beating Deontay Wilder. Number three, I'd have to go with who would I have to go with number 3? It's a tough thing to do. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and throw in. I'm gonna go. Let me go. I mean, I guess it's just really the top 5 is really tough because it's really not that. The heavyweight division really isn't that good. So that's the sick part about all this. It really isn't that good.
I think
I guess I got to throw Anthony Joshua.
I think the heavyweight division will be a hell of a lot better in 2019, man. That's my personal opinion. I think it'll be light years. I think it'll be light years better because we'll be on the brink of. We'll probably already be moving forward with the Anthony Joshua Deontay Wilder fight. And then all of the other guys will fall into place, man. But go ahead.
I guess we could throw in the number 3. Gonna have to throw it. So I guess we could throw in Antonia Johnson, and it is subject to change because I need to see Tyson Fury fight. Tyson Fury may actually move in the top 2. Definitely will be most likely be in the top 3. But number 4 will be Tyson Fury.
If Tyson Fury wins by devastating knockout or looks impressive to you Saturday,
I'm gonna move him up. I'm gonna put him back. He's gonna leapfrog Joshua.
Will he be your number 1 fighter?
No, he won't be my number 1, but he'll be right up there. He'll be right up there. Let me tell you this right now: the top 3 guys can all beat each other. That's how I perceive it. But
I see it the exact same way, man. We agree so much on that fact right there, man.
Yeah. So,
you guys in the chat need to listen to what Cali's saying because I agree with him on that point as well, man.
Yeah.
Tell him what you just said, Cali.
Well, I said the top 3 heavyweights can all beat each other, man. In my opinion, they all have the ability to beat each other. We know that.
Are you including Tyson Fury in that?
I'm not including Anthony Joshua in that.
I don't want to include Anthony Joshua, but there ain't really much to pick from, man.
Oh, so what's your top 5 right now?
So right now, my top 5 is, of course, it's top. We got Tyson Fury at number 4, and then number 5, man, is a toss-up between a whole bunch of other guys, man. I used to have Dillian White up there, then I got a second look at his resume, and I had to remove him.
You're missing somebody that you said was going to beat Anthony Joshua.
Oh, yeah, Povetkin, man.
That's what I'm saying. I try to give you a hint. I try to give you a hint.
I don't know why Povetkin. But Povetkin is the only reason Povetkin is out there because he's a roid freak. If you wasn't all up on I wouldn't even put him up there. But he's he gonna be on everything. So we know that he'll be once he'll take everything in the world, a new steroids we haven't heard of yet. You know that Russia, they be creating new steroids.
So yeah,
we
if you
know
guys
he'll
are
be up on everything.
if you guys are just now joining in, I see MBT Boxing says, and then we'll get to you, Black Horseman. We got MBT Boxing saying his number one heavyweight in the world is Anthony Joshua. His number two heavyweight in the world. I'm not gonna say he's a troll for saying Anthony Joshua, but like I said, man, there's a lot of Anthony Joshua fans out here, and rightfully so. He's got 3 belts.
MBT has been consistent with that one.
Yeah,
MBT's been consistent with Anthony Joshua.
I know that's his pick. I'm just trying to get him to respond.
And MBT has said some trollish shit as well too, though. But he got number 1 Anthony Joshua, number 2 Deontay Wilder. So he is saying Wilder's number 2, so he is at least giving him that much respect. So then he's saying number 3 is Joseph Parker. Emmanuel says number 1 Deontay Wilder, number 2 Luis Ortiz, and number 3 is a toss-up between Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury.
Hey, Luis Ortiz,
Emmanuel. Good picks, Emmanuel.
Smash
that like button and subscribe if you're just coming in, man. Score Elite Boxing. We got Cali Enigma and Black Horseman. Let it rip.
Let me say this away. Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker both ducked Luis Ortiz that opportunity. Neither one of them wanted to see him. So I can't put them ahead of Luis Ortiz for that alone.
Hey, well, you need to start thinking. You need to see if Luis Ortiz is okay after that goddamn knockout. That's what you need to be doing before you put him ahead of Tyson Fury. But moving on, though, to what I was saying. Alex Santos says, I ain't got a top 3, but Wilder is number 1. There's way too many fat shits, old men, and subpar fighters. Hey, ain't that the truth, dog? Them heavyweights need to get on a fucking diet plan because they be looking flabby sometimes. Even I truly think Luis Ortiz came in there a little flabby. I'm being honest, man. I seen him in better shape than that, you know. But Lowland says, hell no. AJ no heart, Fury no noise and voice. Okay. No nose and voice. Okay, I guess that's what you're trying to say. Alex Santos says top 5. Number one, Lucas Brown. You're trolling. I'm not even gonna name off the rest. And then, but yeah, man. So go ahead with your top 5 on Black Horseman. I love to hear it.
Man, as far as top 5, I actually agree with Emmanuel's picks. He said Wilder, Ortiz, and then he put Joshua and Fury kind of midway. The reason why I can't put Fury up there because, you know, he's been inactive for the last 3 years. I can't put him past Ortiz because Ortiz, like Callie stated a little earlier, you know, he almost beat Wilder, you know what I'm saying? And so I still hold him at that number 2 spot until somebody else, you know, beats him, you know. But yeah, I mean, Joshua and Fury, you know, they kind of close, you know what I mean? Like them fools probably got to fight, you know what I mean? For me to make a decision there. But man, shit, when you said to break down heavyweight division, I was sitting there thinking like, man, it's trash right now, bro. When it comes to heavyweight division, it's just trash. It's kind of like, reminds me of kind of like the welterweight division right now. Got all these top fighters, but they not fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Like the only 2 that was willing to get in there was and prove and fight each other was Wilder and Ortiz. So that's why I got to put them at the top because them the ones that'll fucking fight anybody, you know. And I don't really know much. I haven't really seen Povetkin fight, but I know he's a roid. He, you know, like Callie said, he's a roided up freak. So I don't count nobody in the top 5 that do that type of shit. You know what I mean? So man, I really don't have no top 5. Man, I think Parker is in the conversation too, because I think that you know, Joshua has some help with the ref in that fight. You know, he may even got paid off a little bit or something. I don't know, but heavyweight division is looking trash right now, man. I'm really disappointed, and I hope you are right about 2019. Hopefully, heavyweight division does come alive because 2018, this shit is trash, bro, completely.
All right, man. So with that being said, man, so that's your top 5. Run out your top 5 real quick for everybody.
Wilder, Ortiz, Ash Juice, Parker, and then we could say maybe Tyson Fury.
All right, that's 5, man. Alex, Angel Santos, You've came in at a perfect time, my brother. We're naming our top 5 heavyweights right now. If anybody in the chat wants to join in as well, you're willing and able. All you got to do is add Corley Boxing, or I might be able to see it, man. Angel Santos, what's your top 5 heavyweights right now, man? Your top 5, Angel. Angel going once. Angel going twice.
Actual facts. Let's get it.
Actual facts. So to the highest bidder. Hey, I'll go, man. I'll go, man. My personal opinion, my top 5 here, Corey Lee's Boxing. I'm going with Tyson Fury, number 1, because at the end of the day, there's only one Tyson Fury. Gotta let you guys know, man. You know, at the end of the day, gotta let you guys know, man. But I do have Deontay Wilder number 2. I'm gonna go with Anthony Joshua as a strong 3. And then I'm gonna have to go with you know, by surprise, Alexander Povetkin number 4, because I feel like he can hurt any of the heavyweights with that perfect shot. And then maybe 5, I would definitely I cannot forget about Dillian. It's a toss-up between Dillian White and Luis Ortiz. They're supposed to fight, so maybe we'll see soon enough, man. But those are my type 5 right now, you guys. And you know, actual facts, are you back yet? He's still not back yet. Maybe it's an error. But yeah, man, what's everybody in the chat saying? Alex Santos. Okay, so we got we got Will Magic Man. He says number 1, David Price. Okay, he's trolling as well. BoxRec has Tony Bellew at number 4 at heavyweights. Wow, man. But there is another heavyweight that I really truly want to you know, put on notice, you guys. He fought, I think, the weekend before last. His name is F.A.
Oh shit. Ife Ajagba.
Jogba. You know, Larissa Johnson said in the chats that was her favorite heavyweight. And like I said, man, he's surprising people, and he has a big amateur background. And I just learned over the weekend, you guys, he was in Deontay Wilder's camp. He sparred Deontay Wilder. So I know a lot of you guys probably didn't know about that, man, but F.A. Ajagba did spar Deontay Wilder. I'm not sure how that went down, but yeah, he sparred him, man.
Somebody went down.
Hey, man, I would just love to be a fly on the wall just to see that sparring session, man. That'd be a hell of a sparring session. But yeah, man, so there's some up-and-coming heavyweights as well, man. And like I said, the heavyweight division is you know, up-and-coming right now. I think if certain fights get made, it'll be even better division right now. But you know, moving forward, you know, I would love, you know, before we head out, man, Alex, Angel, you're there? Are you there?
Yeah, my bad, man.
Oh, you're all good, man. It's all good, man. With that being said, you know, what's your top 5 heavyweights right now, my brother?
I can't even name top 5.
Well, name top 3 if you want to. You know, we were just doing a little, you know, a little survey, seeing what everybody thought.
Wilder, Ortiz.
So you got Wilder number 1. Wilder's your number 1 heavyweight.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Ortiz and shit, man. Fucking Joshua, I guess.
Okay, so you got so a lot of people are still having Luis Ortiz in their top 3 heavyweights right now, man. Wow. I mean, you know, that's coming as a surprise because he just got floored by Deontay Wilder. That shows you how awful the heavyweight division is right now, that a guy that just got floored is still top 3 heavyweights, man. That's awful. That's just complete awfulness, man. My personal opinion. I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But with that being said, you guys, there's been a lot of talk, you guys, you know, on this division coming up, and this is a division that I really wanted to talk about because we haven't talked about it in a couple shows. I want to talk about the light heavyweight division for a second, you guys. I want to know what your thoughts are on the light heavyweight division, and you know, who is your favorite or your top light heavyweight right now? Sergey Kovalev is supposed to be fighting Alvarez, the guy that's you know, has been ducked by Adonis Stevenson for 4 years in a row. they are supposed to be fighting coming up, man. And you know, I just think that the light heavyweight division is you know, up and coming. I think it's a very, very good division. We got Demetrius Bivol. You know, you got Barrera, you got, you know, Andre Ward has retired. You know, you got Adonis Stevenson, Badu Jack. That's a really, really up and coming strong division right now, man. Well, how do you guys see that? Callie, you still there as well? Wow, man. How do you guys see that? Callie,
you got a lot of guys not fighting each other. You have a lot of guys not fighting each other, just like the rest of boxing. That's the problem with boxing right now. You got a lot of, so you have divisions that are stacked with good fighters, but they don't fight. So what good is it if the division's loaded and they're not fighting each other? So I mean, that's the problem with boxing right now. There's too many belts going around, so guys can avoid each other. So that's going to continue to be the problem. A lot of guys don't care about being undisputed. I mean, it's a lot of guys are ducking other guys. I mean, you see Anthony Yarn and Josh Boatsu, that's possibly a possible fight, but then we turn around, we see Beterbiev can't get a fight. I mean, this guy, I mean,
yeah, shout out Beterbiev, y'all. That's my #1 favorite light heavyweight right now, man. I'll go in later on him. You know, right now, man,
and Kovalev has ducked Bivol 3 times now.
Yeah, but I think that fight is gonna get made very soon, man. But I want to know your thoughts, man. How do you see the landscape at 175? Cali Enigma first, and then I'll go down the line, man. I really want to hear you guys' opinion on the 175-pound division, man. Because let's be honest, you guys, those guys pack a big punch, man. And
yeah, it's loaded, man. You know? It is. It's loaded. But once again, like I described, it's hard for me to get excited about a division where guys don't want to fight.
Smash that like button and please subscribe. We got Cali Enigma, Black Horseman, and Angel Santos in the building right now, you guys. Come on, man. You got
a division pretty much where you got Beterbiev, who's the most avoided guy in the entire division. And then you have Bivol, who's promising, and he's trying to get a fight with Kovalev.
The chats right now are saying Joshua Buatsi. They're saying he's a beast. He said that. Another guy said that's my dude. How are you breaking down Joshua Buatsi, man? Is he a good fighter or what?
He's still a prospect, man. So
okay, he's not on. Hey, you guys, for you guys in the chat, he's not on championship level right now.
Not yet, but he's very, very promising, though, man.
So how do you break down the champions? How do you break down the champions right now, Cali Enigma?
Well, and then we'll go down the line. Beterbiev is #1. Beterbiev is #1.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, clear, yeah.
And then I'm gonna tell you,
let's go. If you haven't, you guys, back in my earlier videos, it was about a month or two ago, I made a video on Artur Beterbiev, the #1 most avoided fighter in America, you guys. I mean, in the world of boxing. Not just in America, but in the world of boxing. Artur Beterbiev is my #1 most avoided fighter, man. I'm being honest. Anytime.
Then people complain about him like, well, look who he fought. He's trying to fight the top guy. You can't fight the top guys fight. You can't make the top guys fight you. They have to want to fight. They have to be a dance partner with you. If you don't want to fight you, it's not your fault.
Hey, Cali Enigma, let everybody know, and I'm going to let you rip, man. I'm going to let you have the stage. There's been noted, you guys, if you go watch my video, it's been a couple videos ago, I think about 20 videos back. There has been on file, man, Artur Beterbiev to fight. This is to fight for a world title. 1 through fucking 9 ducked Artur Beterbiev, man. I cannot get over that. And I cannot stress that enough, man.
Hey,
1 through 9. Huh?
Hey, Corey, I'll be back, bro. I gotta handle something real quick.
All right, go ahead, Black Horseman. All love, man. Peace. But 1 through 9, you guys have ducked Artur Beterbiev, man. Let it rip, Cali. And then Actual, go ahead, man. Damn.
Yeah, like I said, you can't force people to get in the ring with you, man. I mean, you got to have a dance partner. That's why I get frustrated why people, because I mean, even people talking about Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is trying to improve his resume. It's not the best, but he's trying. It's not from a lack of effort. You can't make people fight you. If your resume, you can only fight who's willing to fight you. Those are facts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's lots of guys who want to fight tough competition, but the other competition don't want to fight you. Then how is that your fault? But then look who he fought. Well, fuck. When I try to fight the other guys, they say no. So I mean, how's that my fault? That's always baffled me how fans perceive things. How fans get mad at the guy being ducked. You're like, his resume is trash. And that's how Beterbiev gets that same kind of treatment from fans, man. Beterbiev, man, this dude is fought bums. It's like, look at him fighting bums. Like, he's trying to fight the top guys. He can't make Kovalev fight him. He wants to fight Kovalev. Kovalev said no. How's that his fault? If somebody can explain that to me, how that's become his fault, I gotta know. I want to hear this one. Anybody in the comment section who blames Beterbiev for not fighting tough competition when he's trying, please go ahead and explain to me how it's his fault. Please, I'm gonna let them ride.
Right now, Boxing Rec has Kovalev, the number 2 light heavyweight in the world. They have Adonis Stevenson, number 1. They have Badu Jack, number 3. They have Demetrius Bivol, number 4. They have Alexander Gavchik, number 5. They have Joe Smith, number 6. Marcus Brown, number 7. And they have Arthur Beterbiev, me and Cali Enigma's number 1 light heavyweight in the world, number 8. So that goes to show you, not all the time is Box Rec right, you guys. So that's just their personal, lineup. But let's be honest, you guys. Box Rec, this is, everybody, judges their basis and judges a lot of their things off of what Box Rec says. This is how fucked up Box Rec had dropped the ball on this particular weight division. They have Joe Smith, okay? Joe Smith that has got outboxed by the number 9 light heavyweight in the world, Solian Barrera. They have him ahead of Arthur Beterbiev, and Joe Smith is not even a champion.
I know, but they go by resume. That's what
the only win Joe Smith has on his resume is an aging Bernard Hopkins. That's it. But go ahead, actual facts.
A 50-year-old man.
A 50-year-old man, and he's ranked number fucking 6 right now. And they have Marcus Brown, who on record ducked Arthur Beterbiev.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous, man.
Fuck what Box Rec says, man. Fuck Box Rec. And fuck the sanctioning bodies, man. My thing is, man, look, man, Elder Alvarez. He's going to get a title, man. Watch. He's going to get a title, so it's going to be like this, man. The three kings right now of the division is going to be Elder Alvarez, Beterbiev, okay, and Bivol. Those are going to be the 3 kings. But
wow,
got the dark horse in there, right?
Who's the dark horse? I want to hear this.
Any of those guys right now, but you got Anthony Yard.
Oh, you think Anthony Yard's the dark horse? Wow. Okay, I like
he hasn't been proven yet, but he got that power, man. Once he gets a little bit more experience, a couple more rounds in, he only got like 35, 40. He got less than 40 rounds, man. So once he gets that experience, man, oh my God, man. Once he gets there, steps up in competition, get them rounds in. Oh man, you watch out, man. He got that power.
Yeah, you're right. He only has 12 amateur fights too, man.
Yeah, man.
Only 12 amateur fights.
But look how much he's improved within the last 6 fights.
Man. Oh, what's going on, Mike Biggs Boxing? How's everybody doing in the chats, man?
He just needs that competition. He just needs to get in there more rounds.
The perfection. What's going on?
He needs to fight at least probably like 6 times next year, man. If he's knocking dudes out in the first round, second round.
So wow, man. So yeah. With that being said, Lowland Prophet says Badu Jack versus Kovalev equals a draw. Hey, that's not out of the question because Badu Jack has had 4 or 5 draws before. That's crazy.
Badu Jack up there too, man.
Yeah, can't forget Badu Jack, man. A lot of people say he beat Adonis Stevenson. Yeah. MBT Boxing says although I had Stevenson edging Badu Jack, the result was a draw. And then you got MBT Boxing says fair ranking in my opinion, except Joe Smith and Arthur Beterbiev. That's all I'm saying as well. in BT boxing. I normally, pretty much, I go with BoxRec in some instances on their rankings, but I think they truly, truly, truly dropped the ball in the light heavyweight division on their rankings. I think BoxRec is not to be saluted on the light heavyweight rankings, in my opinion. With that being said, Alex Santos says, Yard looks like he'll move up to cruiserweight and probably heavyweight later on down the years. Will Magic Man says Yard's legs are huge, like Mike Tyson's were.
I was gonna get to that too, man. He's struggling to make 175 right now currently.
Is he?
Kinda.
I think his last fight, if I'm not mistaken, was at 179, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I thought it was at a catch weight.
Yeah, I think it was at a catch weight. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I try to look at little things like that. I try to look at the details, you guys. I try to bring you guys the details that maybe not another boxing channel might not look at, I think he was at a catch weight his last fight. And that's another thing too. I think weights, when you're at a certain weight division and, let's just say, the fight is at a catch weight, there's a reason why that fight is at a catch weight, okay? Either you can't make the weight, or either your opponent can't make the weight because you haven't gave him enough time. So there's a bunch of different variables that go on in making weight, you guys. But so with the light heavyweight, we explained pretty much what our picks are in the light heavyweight division. Moving forward though, you guys, this is one of the last divisions I want to get into until we head out, man. The 140-pound division. Cali Enigma, you still there? Cali Enigma, you still there, my brother? No, he might be busy. But yeah, the 140-pound division, you guys, the junior welterweight division right now, okay? There's going to be a couple new champions on the horizon. They are going to be announcing there's going to be a tournament at 140, which I think 3 or 4 out of the 4 champions will be entering this tournament. Right now, the WBC has just awarded Regis Progress the WBC Diamond Belt. Okay, so he's not the interim champion anymore. He's the Diamond Belt holder. So I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, Angel, if you know a little bit more about it than I do, I think the Diamond Belt is higher than the regular belt, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. Angel, do you know anything about that?
I don't remember. I thought it was though, because Floyd held that belt. I think it was higher than the regular belt. Yeah, I think.
But yeah, right now, you guys, 140 pounds is on the rise, man. You got all these different fighters coming in, and I truly think that this division is going to be on fire, man. I think this division is up and coming. You got really good fighters in this division right now, and like I said, Regis Progress says that his next fight will be against another undefeated junior welterweight as well. But a lot of fighters are not lining up to fight Regis Progress, man. Rougarou out of New Orleans, man, moved to Houston, but now he's back in he's back in New Orleans, man. And he's trying to make a stable, and he's trying to make boxing a big staple for fans out there, man. So how do you see this fight going down? How do you see the 140-pound division, Angel?
I think, man, Regis Progress, he's out there to he wants to fight Mikey. He said it before, but then again, you got another guy, from Great Britain by the name of Josh Taylor.
Oh,
about that, you know what I'm saying? And I can
and BoxRec, I don't mean to cut you off. BoxRec does have Josh Taylor, you guys, ranked number 6.
Exactly.
So hey, he is there.
He's there, and I think that's gonna be a titanic battle, man, of the up and comers, and I think Mikey might force their hand and have them fight each other before Mikey fights one of them. So he'd probably have them fight, he'd probably take the winner out of them two. In my eyes, what I'm thinking right now.
What, you think so, man? You think Josh Taylor's Josh Taylor's the dark horse in that division?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because right now, for all intents and purposes, Josh Taylor does not have a belt. Josh Taylor right now is the WBC silver champion, and he will be fighting Victor Postol on June 23rd, 2018. Josh Taylor, you guys. That's Angels one of Actual Facts' favorite, for all intents and purposes, favorite fighter at 140. Why are you so high on Josh Taylor? If you don't mind me asking you.
He's got the talent, man. He's got the speed.
He's 12-0 with 11 KOs. Did you know that as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
He's fighting Victor Postol with only 12 fights. It says a lot about his character, man, and about his resume. Wow.
I believe he's gonna crush Postol in about under 6 rounds, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
Shit, dude.
Do it, man. He's gonna crush that dude, man. It's gonna be bad for Victor Postol, man. And Victor Postol, man, he's a very skilled fighter, but I don't, he pretty much ducked Regis Prograis. He didn't want nothing to do with that kind of fighter. So
who ducked Regis Prograis? Josh Taylor?
No, Victor Postol ducked Regis Prograis. That's why Dongo stepped in there. You know what I mean? He didn't want any parts of a young lion like that, and now he's gonna fight a Josh Taylor, which is for all intents and purposes, he's just as fast, if not faster than Regis Prograis. I only give Regis Prograis the physical and the wear down ability over a Josh Taylor. I think Josh Taylor displays that blistering speed and that skill, man. He's got that footwork, man. He's got that footwork, which is gonna mind boggle Victor Postol, man. He's not gonna be ready for that.
Wow. You don't think Victor Postol's reach will play a big degree in this fight, man?
It didn't play a big degree in the fight with him against Terrence Bud Crawford, and I just
notably so.
I just feel Josh Taylor has that foot speed and that hand speed, man. That hand speed is blistering.
Oh,
he throws those fucking combinations out of nowhere or angles. He kind of looks like Lomachenko, but bigger.
Oh, Lomachenko. Oh, wow. You're putting him on a Lomachenko sweepstakes? Wow.
Got shades of Lomachenko in him, man.
Wow.
For real, man. I'm not bullshitting you.
Are you hyping this guy up, or is he the goods?
I'm not trying to, man. I just see what I see.
Is he the goods?
He's the goods, man.
Yeah.
He's the British dude.
Oh, wow.
Man.
So
like that, but damn it, I gotta call it like I see it, man. Dudes.
Yeah, man. Notably, Josh Taylor's resume, he has O'Hara Davis on his resume. That was a very up and coming prospect. He was 15-0. Josh Taylor at the time was, I think, 9-0 or 8-0 or 9-0. They went to a back and forth clash. O'Hara Davis did have some good moments in that fight. That was quote unquote one of Eddie Hearn's, big prospects that he had coming up from his stable, before, a lot of fighters, he had O'Hara Davis, and he was building up O'Hara Davis to be one of those world champion type fighters.
They didn't give Josh Taylor a real chance against
him. They didn't give him a chance. I remember that fight, you guys. Break down that fight. Break down that fight for the guys that don't know in the chats about Josh Taylor and O'Hara Davis.
Listen, O'Hara Davis was supposedly the British Floyd Mayweather. They wanted to fucking say he's the next big thing. He's gonna be.
What's up, Buckley?
That's why he got into it. That's why he got into it with Floyd Mayweather about with Tank, right?
Yeah, he did. Actually, he did. Yes, he did.
Floyd dissed him. He was like, "Listen, you ain't nowhere near me, my level. You're never gonna be me. I don't even know who's hyping your head up." And Floyd told everybody, "Look, Josh Taylor's gonna fucking mop the floor with you." When Floyd tells people that a certain fighter's gonna mop the floor, you gotta tend to believe it, man. Floyd knows his shit, man. He knows fucking boxing. He's a fucking scientist in there, man. And he fucking knew that fucking Josh Taylor will wipe the fucking floor. It was a back and forth battle. But I had Josh Taylor. I was like, man, Josh Taylor's going to fuck O'Hara Davis up. And he did, man. I mean, O'Hara Davis had his moments, but Josh Taylor embarrassed that dude, man. He embarrassed that dude. Josh Taylor, O'Hara Davis never be the same again after that fight.
You don't think so?
Hell no. I fucking know so.
Wow, man. I mean, wow. You don't. I mean, wow. That's big time, man. With that being said, do you think that Josh Taylor? How does Josh Taylor? How does Josh Taylor line up with the rest of the junior welterweights in that division, man? And if you guys don't know, there will be a 140-pound tournament coming up for the World's Boxing Super Series. The same Super Series that brought you to George Groves versus Colin Smith, that fight's coming up as well in the tournament, and the Garcia versus Usyk. That same style tournament with the same people running it, they will be running a 140-pound tournament as well. So we'll have all of those. We'll have all of the top fighters and the top champions in one big tournament, you guys. I mean, this is very big for boxing, man. So what were you gonna say, Angel? Go ahead and let it rip, my brother.
Before Josh Taylor even takes on the likes of Regis Prograis or
and how do you break down a Josh Taylor Regis Pro? Go ahead first, but I really want to hear that breakdown as well.
Oh, the breakdown of that, man. That's a pick'em fight, man. That's a pick'em fight, man.
Do you think it'll be a clear walkover for Regis Prograis?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. That's a 50-50 fight, man.
That's a 50-50 fight, Regis Prograis versus Josh Taylor. That's a 50-50 fight in your opinion?
And I like Regis Prograis a lot, man. He's a smaller Spence, man. Thing is, man, Josh Taylor's fucking nice, man. It's a 50-50 fight, man. That's a 50-50 fight. I can't. Yeah, I call that shit went down the middle, man. That's a pick 'em fight, man.
What's going on, Cali Enigma? You back, my brother?
Cali, man. Cali, go speak on that, man.
Alex Santos says, what about Anui? Anui is still one of my top fighters in the world right now. He's on my pound for pound list. He's in my top 5 pound for pound rankings. That's all you got to know about Inoue. He is to be respected on this show. Inoue deserves everything he has and more. There will be another tournament for that weight division that Inoue is in, and he will be entering the World Boxing Super Series tournament, man. The World Boxing Super Series tournament, man, is coming up with some great tournaments and some really good divisions, my brothers. But yeah, Cal Enigma, we were pretty much breaking down the 140-pound division, man. Who do you see as a clear front runner? Are there any front runners at 140?
It's two guys. Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis. That's it. That's the
talking about those two guys, man.
Yeah, those are the two guys who.
You don't think Jose Ramirez, the WBC champion, or Terry Flanagan are up there with the elite fighters? I think you're looking over those two guys. In my personal
let me go
opinion.
and say, Jose Ramirez is a ducker. He ducked Regis Prograis. So no, I have no respect for that guy whatsoever.
He did duck.
He's from my state of California. He's from my state, California, and I wanted to go see that fight, but he was about to get beat up, so that's why he
Did you lose respect for Ramirez after he did that? Cali Enigma, did you lose respect for Jose Ramirez after he ducked Regis Prograis?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you knew you were supposed to be fighting this guy. But now you went out of your way after they. Cause first thing that wasn't even supposed to be for the
Super Bowl Bracy and Champ Ross. Go ahead.
I forgot to explain
that was supposed to be an interim fight, and then for the main belt, for the main WBC belt, that was supposed to be before the fight between Prograis and Ramirez. But somehow Bob Allen worked with the WBC to make it a world championship fight for Ramirez. So then after that, Ramirez was supposed to fight Prograis, and they went out of their way to make sure that fight didn't happen because we knew that Ramirez was getting stretched. So that I know I don't have no respect for that guy. None.
You gotta remember
zero zilch.
Another two is Benavidez and Lipinets, man. You gotta throw those guys in the picture too.
mean, how do you guys break down the 140 pound division?
Bro. How do I break down 140 pound division?
Yeah, how do you guys break down 140 pound division, man? I really want to know what you guys think, man. You're saying there's only 2 fighters, but let's be honest. The division, I think that division is going to be one of the hottest divisions.
Hell, if Adrian Granados if he was in there,
another fighter, a lot of you guys.
To me, he would be number 3.
Yeah,
he would be number 3.
You got Adrian Granados ahead of Terry Flanagan?
Yep, I do.
No, I don't.
That's what
I'm sorry, I don't. No,
I think that's the division.
I think Terry Flanagan is the goods. If not the best 140 pound fighter.
And he ain't the best 140 pounder, bro.
My personal opinion is I got Regan's Progress number 1. But hey, man, I cannot rule out Terry Flanagan, man, because he's 33-0, and he showed me no signs of him losing anytime soon.
I can't pick Flanagan over Josh Taylor, man. Josh Taylor is the guy that I was actually ready to make number 1, but I'm looking at Regis Prograis. I don't know. I had to see those 2 fight. I think that's the final 2, man. I really do. I don't think anybody beats those 2, man. I don't. I could be proven wrong. Hopefully we get to see it. But I think that the 2 best fighters at 140 are Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis, and we're going to find out who's the best. If Josh Taylor enter the tournament, I don't know. I'm hoping that he does. It looks like that he's going to do it after his next fight. So I'm excited about that. My only problem with not to kind of change subject a little bit, my only problem with all this is that the WBC title should be in there too. I mean, you have to. I think that the Super Series tournament has to give something to the sanctioning bodies to motivate them to put the major titles in the tournament. If you know what I'm saying, you have to give them some type of a cash motivation. We know how it works. You have to motivate them via the green in order to get them to do what we want them to do, which is to make it for Undisputed. The World Super Series tournament should be for Undisputed, period. But you have to find a way to pay them off because they want money. And right now it's not in their cash best interest to enter that tournament, man, if you know what I'm saying. The only way they would usually do that a lot of times is there's vacant belts. Then they put the vacant belt in there because, you know what I mean, it is a big payout, man. The winner, I believe the winner gets upwards of $15 to $20 million.
Oh, so, what the fuck?
Yeah, the winner of that tournament gets about $15 to $20 million, man.
Damn.
So that you would think that would be motivation enough for the WBC, but the WBC has all kinds of crooked relationships with all kinds of people. So if you pay them enough, they tend to do things that.
Will Magic Man said a great point, Cal Enigma. He says this weekend in Manchester, Terry Flanagan versus Maurice Hooker. Do you know a lot about Maurice Hooker, or you don't really know that much about Maurice Hooker? I know he's got 3. I know he's got 3 draws and he's 23-0.
Yeah, I don't know much about Maurice Hooker. I'll actually look into him. But man, I like Flanagan, man. I just don't think he's above those 2. Could he be? It's a possibility he could be. He's gonna get an opportunity to prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
He's gonna get an opportunity to prove me wrong. We'll find out. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I think I'm right, but I could be wrong. Could be a possibility that somebody else may be the best guy that we're not even naming. I don't think so, but you never know. A tournament like this allows. No, I'm just being random out there. You just never know. A tournament like this allows. Because remember, people didn't think Andre Ward was the best. Andre Ward was an underdog.
Yeah, you're right.
He was. Upsets happen, man. Upsets happen. So you never know, man. We may be overlooking somebody. I don't think we are. I think we've seen enough of these guys, at least the top guys at 140, to kind of give you, you can kind of see the eyes don't. I don't think the eyes lie, but sometimes they do. But I think that Josh Taylor, man, is the goods, man. I think that dude is really special, and I think that I do, and I think that Regis Prograis with his explosive power, man, he has such explosive power that he has the ability. If you can't hurt that man, you are in trouble. We do know that. You know that too, Corey. If you can't hurt Regis Prograis, you are in trouble because he can hurt you. He can hurt you. and it only takes one from him. He don't need to do accumulation of shots like everybody else. It only takes one from him. He has one punch and knockout power, and because of that, he's in every fight, and that separates him from the other guys. And he's also said that he has skills that he hasn't shown. But for the most part, he's a flat-foot fighter. But there's nothing wrong with being a flat-foot fighter if you know how to cut the ring off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're saying that the winner of Terry Flanagan, Maurice Hooker, is going to be in a tournament as well. The WBA champion is going to be in a tournament, and the IBF champion is going to be in a tournament. I'm not sure if anybody holds the IBF champion, but it's going to be a hot tournament, my personal opinion, man.
Remember, Mikey Garcia dropped it. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
He dropped it. So it's open, man. So that's why I got added to the tournament. That's why I said they usually do that when the titles are vacant. They'll add them to the tournament. So that's why you got the WBA and the IBF. And here's the thing, though. Like I said, they got to find a way to get that WBC in there. And to me, the WBC, if they were always right in the world, they would downgrade Jose Ramirez to like the interim champion, and then make him have an opportunity to face the undisputed champion, which we know he wouldn't want to, because he get his ass whooped by anybody who wins this tournament. Whoever wins this tournament is whooping Jose Ramirez's ass. I can tell you that right now. And I used to like Jose Ramirez. I do think he did the right thing with signing up. He got Robert Garcia is now his new trainer. That's a good thing. That's going to help him a lot. Maybe it's going to take him a few fights before you start to see the best of Jose Ramirez, but he still ain't beating them dudes, bro. Them dudes are just better than him than he is. And the only thing Robert Garcia could do is refine his skills and bring out the best. Bring out the best of Jose Ramirez. So he can get the best Jose Ramirez possible, but his skills aren't on the level of the other dudes, man. And I just see him getting absolutely annihilated by any of the rest of the top 140 guys, man. I do. I just think that the top 40, the top 5, 6, 140 guys absolutely annihilates Jose Ramirez. It's not a competitive fight, in my opinion.
Damn. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. With that being said, man, anything you want to say closing out, Cali Enigma, where they can find you at, man? I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the show up, man. I gotta go handle some shit, man. You got anything you want to say closing out, man?
Yeah, man. You can find me on the Cali Enigma on YouTube. Cali Enigma, boxing, man. Just the Cali Enigma Boxing Network. And you can find me on the Cali Enigma 2. That's my basketball channel, man. It's where we go and we discuss basketball channels. I'm part of that, what we call the LDBC, the Lions Den Boxing Community, and the Lions Den Basketball Community.
Wow.
So if you like hoops, you can go ahead and check us out. Check out Ticket TV. Check out 7A Sports TV. Check out Black Horseman. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break it down to you from a basketball standpoint. It's strictly basketball when we're discussing basketball, man. But but right now we're talking about boxing. So yeah, just follow me on the Cali Enigma Boxing Network. All right, and make sure you follow my boy Black Horseman Promotions, my boy Actual Facts Boxing, Angel Santos. And make sure you definitely follow my boy from the DMV, Corey Lee Boxing. You know that? Because we're back with another banger, man. It's a banger, y'all know.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, man, I appreciate all the guests we had on the show today. We appreciate Cali Enigma. If you haven't, like I said, go follow him. Go follow Actual Facts, and definitely go follow Black Horseman Promotions, man. Salute to all the brothers that joined this epic show, another banger show again, man. And you've definitely listened to Corey Lee's Boxing, man. We will be going live for the fights this weekend. There's an action-packed stacked cards, 3-4 different shows this weekend on one night. You can find all of those punch by punch commentary here at Corey Lee's Boxing. Saturday, you guys, is going to be a big day for this channel. And for everybody else that is along for this ride, they'll get plenty of exposure. And I think Saturday will be an awesome day. You may want to go on as early as 1 p.m., bro. Yeah,
For
man.
real.
It's gonna be an all day extravaganza, man.
Yeah, because it's gonna be boxing all day, man. It's no joke. This is a packed weekend, and then the following weekend, another packed weekend. So these next 2 weekends, man, you guys gonna be excited. We got a lot of good fights coming up these next couple weekends, and this summer, a lot of big fights. Especially people who hate the PBC, you shouldn't hate the PBC because the PBC has the best fights available right now on TV. We know what I mean. We still got Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter coming up, man. And let me say this about Robert Easter real quick, because you guys know I like Mikey Garcia, but Robert Easter, man, switching trainers, man, I'm telling you, man, I don't know, I'm not as confident in Mikey anymore, winning this fight easy. I think this fight's gonna be a lot tougher now, man. You know what I'm saying? He just, woo, man, he went and got a real trainer, man. That's all I gotta say. He went and got himself he got himself Kevin Cunningham, man. Kevin Cunningham. And I think he's going to bring the best out of Robert Easter. I think he's going to bring the best conditioning out of Robert Easter. I think you're going to see a more disciplined Robert Easter. And doesn't mean he won't revert back to some of his old ways, which I still think that's what's going to end up costing him in the fight. But I think this fight's going to be a lot tougher. I think gotten a lot tougher with the improvement of trainers. That's just my opinion, man.
Wow, man. And yeah, man, with that being said, man, thanks for everybody that tuned in today. This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we've just hit you with another banger. Peace out, you guys, man. Catch you next on the next live, man. Peace out, man.
Go.